lose, at least you still have a chance.
We go.
Through the Europa League.
Yeah, no, because I need Wolves to beat Chelsea as well if we lose.
Have I got the thumbnail saved on this one?
Oh, that's scary.
Right. Right, I've got the notification come up on my thing. I am going to update the thumbnail. I've got a notification on my phone, so it should be working.
Did somebody say just eat?
Look at the thumbnail.
What is it?
It's just a banner.
I love that.
See, that's not on mine. Oh no.
Most important person, yeah, Mum.
Wait, are we live then?
Yeah.
Yes, should be.
Elliot's
on the
just
ground
commented.
now.
So I
Andy,
can't
I
see
was
it
going to
now.
say Elliot's
Loads.
live. No, Elliot's on the
Oh,
chat.
let me
And
go
for it to load, I can change the thumbnail.
Wait, so we didn't speak of you where if you talk, you're the face.
Yes.
Yes. I am going to update the thumbnail. Right. That's fine. I need to. Right.
Who's typing aggressively? Jesus Christ.
Me.
Smashing the keyboard.
I'll show you smashing the keyboard in a minute if you want.
Right. YouTube.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a quick typer, okay, I can't help it.
It's a strange one. Oh, we are live. Wow.
We are live, yes. We will be starting in a minute for anyone who's watching. We're just trying to make sure it's all working properly.
For everyone that's watching, like, because half the world definitely is watching us right now.
What are you on about? There's 2 people watching according to my YouTube.
No, there's not.
Wow.
I'll tell you how many people are watching.
I'll say I'm going to have the. I'm going to have it on. We will be starting in a minute for anyone who's watching.
Right, let me switch YouTube account. I'm on the podcast account.
That was quite a dry and sort of oncoming cough. That was quite worrying.
Right. Cheers.
There we go. Got it up. 3 people are watching so far.
Alright, I'll put that up on my story.
200 subs today.
Everyone put it in your Snapchat with a link to it.
Yeah, can you put us?
Yeah, I've just done that. I did on that.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, look at my hang on. Check the Derby chat.
Don't even want to.
What my mind comes across at the moment. For the
I don't even want to know what I'm about to look at.
you don't, you really don't.
Oh, the Wi-Fi's messing up. Oh, here we go.
Since you know no one's even changed the thumbnail to the video yet, I keep getting done dirty.
I just saw Callum.
Oh, I've changed it.
Right. Should.
All right. Okay, now late.
There you go. It's looking tasty now.
Right.
I mean-
Hello.
Working. Thumbnail up.
Yeah.
Hello, Russ.
Who's Russ?
186
Oh,
subscribers.
he retracted his message.
For the +2 that we've got. How is that even?
On.
15
Right.
off.
There
So.
Burning.
Jess.
Right. Believe are ready to go. 7 people watching. 8 people watching.
No,
Right.
it says 9 for me.
Oh, brilliant. Right. Okay. Right. I think we're going to get started.
What is happening today?
Right.
186
I think we'll get started. So, welcome to Soccer Sunday. Some people might call it Squeaky Bum Sunday purely because of the amount of teams that have still got things left to play for. Leicester, Manchester United, Bournemouth, Villa, Watford, Chelsea, Wolves. A lot of teams and a lot of things to play for. So basically, we're going to go around every person and they're going to give us a preview of their game. What you can currently see as their name is their name, the game they're covering, and the scoreline is the prediction of what they think it will be. So we're going to head first to Ashley, who is covering arguably the biggest game of today, Leicester versus Manchester United. Do you think Manchester United will do it?
Oh, so obviously the game is the biggest game of the day in the top half of the table. So in the top four, Leicester are in fifth, 1 point behind fourth place Chelsea, and third place Man United. Meaning the three sides are looking to get 2 positions. Chelsea playing Wolves at the same time, which looks like it makes for an exciting final day. So before the whole world was shut down and everything was cancelled and postponed, Leicester were in third place, 5 points ahead of Chelsea and 8 points ahead of Man United. But poor run of form saw them slip all the way to fifth, behind both Chelsea and Man United. Only picking up 2 wins from 8 matches they've played since the return. In this game, though, a draw could be enough for both teams to qualify if Chelsea lose at Wolves, but that is a huge if. In favour of Leicester, they've had a fairly impressive record at home this season, winning 11 of their 18 league games at the King Power and winning 3 of their last 4 at home, which could play a factor today. Obviously, with no fans, though, you never know what's going to happen. United climbed from 5th to 3rd on Wednesday night, despite being held by West Ham in a fairly lacklustre performance by us. Mason Greenwood cancelled out on Michael Antonio's spot kick after a questionable decision to handle the ball in the box by Paul Pogba. The United team have won 5 and drawn 3 of the games since the restart, placing themselves in a promising position to return to the Champions League next season. Obviously, the form at the moment, Leicester is loss, win, draw, loss, win, loss, while United is win, 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 draw, win, draw. So both teams will be looking to add a W on the end of those records. We've played them at Old Trafford this season. Went away with a 1-0 win after Marcus Rashford sent Kasper Schmeichel the wrong way and slotted it in at the East Stand, in which I remember to be quite an even game. Both teams own a fair share of opportunities to score, with United just stealing those 3 points. And my prediction today, I put 2-1 United. So there's nothing else to really say except 20 times.
Yes, so we were looking at the lineups for the game. Manchester United have only made 1 change. Aaron Wan-Bissaka in for Fosu Mensah. And Ashley, could you argue that Leicester are playing a weaker side?
Well, they've got Hamza Chowdhury in midfield. Is it who is he? Is it James Maddison's not playing? Obviously, I think he's injured.
I don't think Maddison's in the squad now.
No, so Chowdhury, they've got Luke Thomas on, who's obviously a youngster. So I can see, and they're not playing Chilwell either. So I can see, I can see us exposing them in this game and using the flanks to our advantage. And obviously, Chowdhury is not the most influential player in the game, so I think that we can use that to our advantage.
Okay, so that was Ashley, who was covering Leicester versus Manchester United, and we will now go to the person covering the next team who are interested in getting into the top 4, Callum Burgess, who is covering Chelsea versus Wolves. How do you think that will go?
I think this is going to be a very good game. Wolves are coming off a very nice 2-0 win against Crystal Palace, played some nice football, and Chelsea are coming off a respectable but a 5-3 loss at Anfield, which has meant that Kepa Arrizabalaga is now out of the team for Caballero in goal. Other changes include, I think, Pulisic is now in for Willian, who did very well against Liverpool last game they played. Basically, what happens here? Chelsea win, and they'll get top 4. Chelsea win, and Man United and Leicester draw, they'll get 3rd. If Chelsea draw and Leicester win, they'll get 4th. And if Chelsea lose, then it's a bit dodgy, because if Leicester can get a point, they'll be in 5th place. Wolves have to get a win to get 6th, which is sort of guarantees European places, depending on FA Cup and everything, which I think Chelsea will win, but that's not important today. So we got if we lose, then Spurs can overtake them and put them into 7th. But even if Spurs draw, and I think Wolves would lose, they would have a better goal difference, so they'd overtake Wolves. So Wolves really need a win. A bit of the issue for the Wolves fans, however, is that Chelsea's last 5 home games have been wins to them, and they've had a decent amount of. In their last 5, they've got 9 points compared to Wolves' 7. And Chelsea are unbeaten in all 5 of the Premier League home games they've played against Wolves, and they've got 1 draw. So Wolves are also winless in 8 away meetings in all competitions against Chelsea since a top flight victory in 1979. So all the stats say Chelsea are going to win, really. But who knows? It might not happen that way. And that is why you need to tune in and watch the Panenka podcast to see Chelsea win and knock Man United out of the top 4. And it's going to be a brilliant game. I think Chelsea are going to win 3-2.
Lovely. So we will then head on to the last team who are just about chasing Europe in 7th. We'll go to Ethan, who is covering Crystal Palace versus Tottenham. Do you think Tottenham will be able to win and claim Europe?
I think Spurs should quite easily be able to beat Palace. I mean, Palace's form since the restart has been pretty poor, to be fair. They've played 8 and they've lost 7, all of them coming in a row. And the last win that was against Bournemouth away, a 2-0 win. Got down. They've only scored 4 goals in the last 8 games. So to be fair, after all the criticism they've faced since losing United, they beat Everton, drew with Bournemouth, and then beat Arsenal, Newcastle, and Leicester, all pretty convincingly, to be fair. And at the minute, only being bettered by Man City and Man United. So too much for Crystal Palace, really.
Okay, so I think with the end of that, we'll then go to the relegation battle, and I think arguably the best, probably the best game in terms of the relegation will go to Harvey with West Ham, who have narrowly avoided it by the skin of their teeth already, who are hosting Aston Villa, who are not very far away from playing at all and arguably in the best position. Harvey, how do you think that'll go?
You know what? We're safe, so that's all that's important to me. It's a big game for Villa. Obviously, they're very much still in the race for sort of relegation. I personally think Bournemouth will be the ones going down. I think goal difference and points alone probably isn't in their favour. Villa, they've got themselves in a better position. They're all on a similar goal difference actually, but I think the game will be a draw. I personally gone with a 1-1. I think we'll see Villa stay up next season. If not, then I think we can pretty much assure that Jack Grealish will not be staying at Aston Villa next season. I think the Championship is a bit below where he's punching at the moment. Obviously, we've seen that this season he's been in plenty of sort of goal contributions. He's been heavily linked to teams like Man United actually, which could be a good move for them come summer time, but we'll have to wait and see. I think it'll be a 1-1. I think Villa will be safe at the end of the day.
Yes, I believe Villa only need a point to stay up, I believe. And it's the same with Watford, who are away at Arsenal. Meg, do you think Watford will be able to get anything to survive?
In all fairness, obviously Arsenal are coming off a shocking 1-0 loss to Aston Villa earlier in the week, which isn't great. But I feel like even though we're not playing for anything apart from the FA Cup final, of course, I think we will try and give it our all. But Watford will they have put out their best team and they will attack and they will try and break our defence. And I think we'll go 1-0 down, but then I think we will sort of build back up and sort of press them more. So hopefully, but obviously Watford need to win. So, anything could happen really. And they've got some, you've got Deeney, Decore, Delafeu. So they've got a strong team. So it'll be interesting to see. And obviously Arsenal don't have Mustafi. So that'll be interesting to see what the back line with Maitland-Niles coming in. So that'll be interesting to see how we defend. But hopefully Arsenal can win.
Yeah, Mustafi arguably been the best defender for Arsenal since lockdown. so he will be a big miss. And then we'll also go to the next relegation candidate, Bournemouth, who are playing Everton today. Callum, do you think Bournemouth will be able to get the 3 points they need?
I honestly can't see it happening. Bournemouth have never won a game at Goodison Park, and if you added all the games together they've played at Goodison Park since they got promoted, it would be a score of, I believe, 12-4. So, you know, we've quite easily put goals past Bournemouth in the past, and it even shows by the lineup. Ancelotti has give a few different players a chance, even starting Moise Keane instead of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, which is a first, and it will be really excited to see. He just even starting young Jared Branthwaite instead of Yerry Mina. It's quite interesting too, though, because Bournemouth are also starting Kelly instead of Nathan Ake, which is probably something Bournemouth shouldn't be trying if they're trying to survive relegation. But they've also decided to match Everton's 4-4-2 and playing Josh King as a left mid, which is a bit of an interesting decision from Bournemouth. I honestly, looking at the way it doesn't look like Eddie Howe's organised his team well for this game at all. I was saying 2-0 Everton before, but I'm looking at this now, I might even change my mind and say 3-0 Everton, because it just looks like we're going to be all over them. And I can't see Bournemouth staying up, to be completely honest with you. They just, in my opinion, don't have the quality to stay up.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth, 3 points off them, they need to get that 3 points. And I still think Villa or Watford will get at least a point from their game today. So, it'll be very tough for Bournemouth, but I'm sure that Eddie Howe will get them raring to go. Then we'll go towards the champions, Liverpool, who are playing against Newcastle today. Tom, Liverpool playing a weaker attack. Do you think they'll still be able to get past that Steve Bruce Newcastle defence?
Yes, we've seen the lineup just come through. We've got Origi, Minamino, and Oxlade-Chamberlain up front. Obviously, not what you expect. It's not your conventional Liverpool front three. But looking at this Newcastle team, I really don't see much hope for them. They're playing a back three with two of the back three being fullbacks in Manquillo and Danny Rose. Against our front three, I really don't see how they're going to do much defending in that. Obviously, looking at Newcastle's attack, the only real player I can say is a bit of a worry is Maximan. Like we saw against Chelsea, Pulisic really ran riot, and I would say Maximan, obviously not the same standard as Pulisic, but he's got similar attributes with his pace and dribbling and good skill. So I think he's one to watch out. But in our defence, we've got one change with Neco Williams coming in for Trent Alexander-Arnold, who it's good to see some youngsters getting a turn up before the end of the season. Obviously, big season next season with Klopp coming out and saying that he's not really going to buy anyone and going to look more for the youngsters to perform. So it's good to see that more players are getting a go. We've got Minamino as well, like I said earlier, who showed bright sparks towards the end of the loss against Arsenal. But looking at the past the reverse fixture earlier on in the season, we beat them 3-1 at home pretty comfortably. Oh, actually, not comfortably. We were 1-0 down at the break, I think, and then we pulled it back 3-0 second half. But looking at Newcastle's last 5 games, they haven't won in the last 5 with, I think they've only scored 4 in those 5 games. So I really don't see them pulling out. I've gone for 4-0 Liverpool. Obviously, it is a different front three, but we've got all the strong guns on the bench. You've got Firmino, Mane and Salah all raring to go off the bench. And it's good to see as well youngsters like Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott in the team as well. So hopefully if we do get a nice little league going into the second half, maybe we'll see some of the youngsters. But yeah, it's quite a nothing game for Newcastle with a win, not moving them in any position at all. And I think Liverpool will be looking to get a win just to end a very good season with a win. But yeah, 4-0 Liverpool I'm going for.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that if Oxlade-Chamberlain's going up front, I believe it'd probably be him and Minamino on the wings. But I'm surprised that Oxlade-Chamberlain's been put on the wing, considering he wanted to play centrally, hence why he joined Liverpool in the first place. But also the fact that Shaqiri's on the bench. Do you think he might be lacking fitness?
I think for Shaqiri, I think it's an end of an era. Obviously, we saw Lallana being confirmed to go to Brighton next season, so he's not in the team. But I think Shaqiri, it could be his time as well. No Lovren in the team either, so that could suggest that his move to Zenit is almost up for completion. But I think I think what they might go for is a Origi and Oxlade-Chamberlain out on the wings with Minamino in the middle, like we saw against Arsenal, because he did prove quite showed bright sparks against Arsenal through the middle. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But it should be an exciting game.
Yep, and then we'll head towards last year's champions, Manchester City, who are playing bottom of the league, already relegated, Norwich. Do you think it will just be a casual City 5-0 win? Because that's what I think it will be, to be honest.
Well, I put 4-0. I can't see Norwich really doing anything in this game. There's a few individuals for Norwich. You've got Max Aarons, Jamal Lewis, you've got Todd Cantwell who can look to play. But other than that, that's really all I think Norwich have got. Pukki started off well, but the fire sort of got extinguished pretty early on, and same as their survival hopes, which now obviously seeing them back in the Championship, a bit of a yo-yo club. Obviously without Buendia as well, who I think has probably been arguably their best player this season, pulling the strings in midfield. Obviously Man City are without Aguero, but they haven't really missed him with Gabriel Jesus and other people from midfield pulling in, and now Phil Foden getting his chance. Earlier in the season, Norwich did beat them 3-2 after going 2-0 up and 3-1 up at the break, with McLean, Cantwell and Pukki scoring for Norwich. But in the previous 10 meetings, City have won 6 out of the 10. So I can't see anything really for Norwich in this game. It's just going to be an easy win for City. I think that's all I can really say about this game, because Pep won't let his standards drop. And I think they'll need momentum coming into next season anyway.
Yeah, I think Man City will definitely want to end this season on a high, much like the teams for our next 2 games. We'll head to Catherine first with Burnley and Brighton. Just obviously, you support Brighton, so do you think Brighton have got a chance next season? Obviously, only narrowly avoiding relegation this season as well.
Well, it would seem that way. However, I'm not sure we're going to improve much next season unless we do some spending in the transfer window. Obviously, we're lacking a lot of experience in midfield, and I personally think that with the strikers that we have, we don't score enough goals and we don't take our chances. Again, Potter fans forget that it is Potter's first season as a Premier League manager, and he's been very unpredictable. That's why I think this game is going to be, when I was making my prediction, with Burnley not having 5 of their main players fit, and the fact that Potter is so unpredictable with his formations. Brighton have used 10 different formations this season, and it's been difficult. There's not been as much continuity as the players would have liked. However, it has produced performances, which is what, at the end of the day, the Brighton fans have asked for. Again, Brighton versus Burnley. They've met 5 times in the Premier League. Brighton have not won any. They've drawn 3. They've drawn 3, and Burnley have won 2 of them. And it's just, I don't see it being an overall interesting game. However, I could be wrong, because you never know with Potter's tactics.
Yeah, Graham Potter obviously very experimental this season with his Brighton side. Probably will play some of the most attractive football on their day as well. So surprised that they're far down, but I'm sure if they implement his tactics and his style of play, then I'm sure they'll push up soon. And then we'll go to the final game, Louise, with Southampton versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United going for Europe up until with the restart, and their form has tailed off a little bit. Do you think that they'll get a win today to carry on their form into next season?
Yeah, so they're now sitting in 8th, whereas Southampton are sitting in 12th. However, recently Southampton's form has been a lot better, so they're unbeaten in their last 6 games, whereas Sheffield have got 2 losses, 2 wins and a draw. So they've sort of been very inconsistent. So earlier in the season, Southampton did win 1-0, but it was a very close game, sort of not a lot in it. And also interesting fact, there's been a red card in the last 5 games between these 2 teams, with Billy Sharp being sent off in the last game earlier in the season. So quite physical teams when playing each other. I think Sheffield I don't really think that their scoring opportunities have been as consistent with their players in the past sort of maybe 5-6 games, whereas Southampton, Danny Ings is currently 2nd in the Golden Boot behind Jamie Vardy. So they can sort of rely on him quite a lot for scoring.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a high scoring game. I'm sure Danny Ings will have that in his mind going into it, that he'll want to. Seeing Southampton don't have anything to play for, you may as well just try and go and get for the Golden Boot. So yeah, we have 5 minutes till kickoff. So that's all the games previewed, I think. So if you have any questions for the next 5 minutes in the chat, please put them in. We are aiming for 200 subscribers today, so it'd be really appreciated if you haven't subscribed already. Please do, and also like the stream as well. Currently have 21 people in the stream, which is really, I believe it's one of our highest numbers. So we really do appreciate it over here at the Panenka Podcast. So if you have any questions literally at all, then please put them forward. But we have 5 minutes until kickoff. I'm sure everyone is very excited. Oh.
Yes. Can I just say I've got the most exciting game to watch, so it's all right.
You've got the most exciting game to watch, mate.
I knew you'd say something. I was just putting it in there, waiting for a little bite.
I'm stressed.
Oh, I would be. That's why I'm kind of. I was watching that Brentford game in the Championship. I was so glad that we got it over the line before that, because I would have been shitting myself come that game.
I'm gonna cry if we lose.
If you lose, but Chelsea, if they draw, do you still stay in the top four, or they have to lose and you have to win?
If we lose, then Chelsea draw. Yeah, we stay in the top four. We've got Wes Morgan at the back as well, which is promising.
There you go. Out the boys come for the nice final guard of honour of the season.
I'm excited to see the new Arsenal kit being worn today.
Very nice, I must say. Very, very nice, that.
It is really nice.
It's really nice.
There's a new Brighton kit today, and last time we wore thin stripes, we got relegated in our first.
Oh, no.
Well, for foreshadowing or anything.
Do you think you'll keep Ben White?
I think we will. Graham Potter has said he's our player, and he's going to be expensive.
He's a Leeds boy. He's a Leeds boy.
So.
Come on, you've got it.
I could see Leeds going in big for him. I don't know. I've always said I can't see us keeping him, but.
Yeah, but Liverpool are interested to replace Lovren. They're interested in Ben White, and they're looking at Dunk as well.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. I can't see him staying at Brighton either way.
I can.
In my opinion,
I
think he'll either go Liverpool or he'll come Leeds. It'll be either one.
I was going to say, there's been rumours coming out today that Leeds are interested in Jonathan David. How do you think Leeds and Jonathan David?
Yeah. To be fair, he's young. He's still young, but I'd rather us go for someone that's more established as a striker. Like, I love Patrick Bamford, and everyone that knows me well I've always loved Bamford and his work rate. But in the Prem, can I see him scoring us goals to keep us up? No. We're gonna have to. I've seen us linked with Cavani as well, so I'd rather Cavani over Davies, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I think with the inconsistency of Patrick Bamford, it might be something that Leeds need. But I'm not sure if Jonathan David really fits the bill in terms of what Bielsa likes up front. Because obviously Augustin and Bamford are more physical strikers who are key in build-up play. And I'm not sure if Jonathan David is really that type of striker. But it'd be a good signing nonetheless, I think.
Oh yeah, either way, I think it'll be a great signing. But if they're saying 30 million plus, and yeah, I don't know. Leeds spending out that money on a striker that's not established. I'd rather spend that 30 million elsewhere, to be honest. But I'll take him. I'll take anyone at this point. So.
was going to say, I think with the climate of the market at the moment, I think for 30 million, you could probably get a couple more decent, useful players that you might need.
You've got to think Norwich going down. I said in the preview about Buendia, I would love Leeds to sign Buendia, especially with Hernandez. Pablo Hernandez, he's so good. He's such a great player, very creative. But he's 35 years old. Is he gonna be able to consistently play week in, week out in the Prem with the physicality of what it is in the Premier League? I don't think so. He's a great player, but we need a player that's younger, like Buendia, that's gonna fight in midfield. I can't see Pablo doing that, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's definitely. I'd say he's probably Leeds' most important player because when he's out of the team, I don't think Leeds play as well. But he is very integral. His age is definitely a problem going into next season. But obviously, with Ben White leaving, is there any centre backs that? Because I doubt they will end up getting Ben White back. Do you think there's any replacements out there that Leeds could get?
Maybe Godfrey from Norwich. He's inconsistent, but I don't know. It's so difficult because Ben White for me, he's been our player of the year without a shadow of a doubt. He's been so good. He's played every minute in the Championship this season, and he's been probably integral to us getting promoted. To be honest with you, like his passing range, his defensive awareness, he's just so good. Like he's such a joy to watch. I think Brighton are very lucky to have a centre back like him, and if they're saying 30 million price tag on him, which if I was Radrizzani, I would be snapping that up right away. There's no questions. Just pay the 30 mil, we'll have him.
Yeah, obviously, I think Radrizzani came out earlier in the week and said that Leeds aren't just going to splash the cash just because they have it. They're going to actually think about the signings they're getting rather than doing what Fulham and Aston Villa have done. Because Leeds obviously want to stay up and try and build.
My God. Oh my God.
Oh, and I guess we'll head to Newcastle and Liverpool. Tom, what has happened?
Oh my God. We're not even a minute in, and I can't. Who was it taken down? St. Maximan taken down in the centre circle. They've taken an unbelievably quick free kick straight to Dwight Gale, who's just knocked it past Alisson. It's 1-0.
Yeah, dude.
So Newcastle have taken a surprise lead against Liverpool in the first minute through Dwight Gale, who is not good enough for the Premier League, apparently. So he's shutting up the haters now. But yeah, so the champions losing to Newcastle. So yes, they've been rattled. Could it be a repeat of the reverse fixture? Because obviously in the reverse fixture, Jetro Willems put Newcastle up front with a beautiful goal into the top right corner. But that's hilarious. Although apparently, is it going to VAR?
Yeah, we're just having a VAR check at the moment.
Yeah, in the Arsenal game, there's a VAR check going on as well for a possible penalty.
Okay, so what happened there, Meg, then?
Lacazette's been sort of shoved down into onto the floor in the box, and he's hurt his head. I think he's all right, but I don't think it'll be given. But we'll see.
Yeah, so Newcastle beating Liverpool.
Not lightly, but
yeah, Jesus. I say I don't think Newcastle have a very good record against Liverpool at all. So, yeah. Oh,
just seen a stat here. Brendan Rodgers has lost 9 of his last 11 meetings with Manchester United.
Jesus.
What's that?
The goal's being confirmed, by the way.
Yeah, the goal
has been confirmed.
The goal has been confirmed. Although apparently, actually, there was a little bit of an early chance for Anthony Martial.
Yeah, he got the ball played over by Rashford, and I think it was Wes Morgan came across and just snuffed it out. But Martial fell over, but it was nowhere near a penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say, apparently he's wriggled through into the box, but Wes Morgan, being the big, strong man he is, got in there ahead of Martial. So currently still 0-0.
Penalty to Arsenal.
Penalty to Arsenal. So was that for the Lacazette challenge or something separate?
Yeah, that was for the Lacazette challenge. Dawson shoved him in the box, so it was obviously enough to give it as a penalty.
In your opinion, would you say it was soft, or do you think it was?
I think
trying not to be biased?
it was soft, but looking at the replay now, I can see why it was given. Yeah, now I can see why it was given. Definitely.
Okay, so we'll stay with Meg for now. So who's stepping up?
Oh, I don't know at the minute. Hang on.
I don't know, Jeff Aston.
It is
It's Mister.
Slot it past Foster.
So this could be big for Watford and Bournemouth and Villa.
And a great penalty by Aubameyang, 1-0 Arsenal.
So Watford in trouble. Bournemouth need to take advantage. And Callum, are they looking like they are?
To be completely honest, I'm a little bit behind because from what I've seen so far, there's not really been much really going on. But to talk about it, a little bit of an interesting change. Ancelotti's decided to play a 4-2-3-1 and looks like he's given Moise Kean the chance to be the lone striker in this. So it looks quite interesting, and it could be a good game for Moise Kean to prove himself forever.
Yeah. So and Harvey, do Aston Villa look like they're going to capitalise on that yet?
I haven't a clue because I haven't got a stream up yet. So.
Oh,
you had one job.
Good job. We'll come back to Harvey. Hopefully he'll have the game up. Hopefully he doesn't miss anything. We can pray to God that please don't miss anything. Well, what happened there at Stamford Bridge?
There was it was some nice bit of play there from Doherty on the left right hand side, bringing the ball in, getting past the defender, and then gets a corner given now. So that should be taken soon. I think, to be fair, in the first couple of minutes, Wolves have been quite good. There's been a lot of space in this game so far. But yeah, now it's just a corner now.
Okay, so are Chelsea going to get top four? Speaking of the top four, I think we will also head to the King Power of who looks like they're on top at the moment.
Manchester United are firmly on top at the moment. They've had all the possession, basically, and I think there's been at least 3 chances for us so far, but we've not capitalised on any of them. But it's looking like we will dominate the first half at least.
Yeah, so if everyone wants to change their scores to the actual scores as well, just to avoid a bit of confusion. Just in case.
There's an early more. Brownhill's just been booked for a foul on Tarek Lamptey was running away with the ball and he just clipped his heels. And he's been given a yellow card.
Okay. So Burnley and Brighton heating up. With Josh Brownhill giving to Tarek Lamptey. Obviously, Tarek Lamptey's come in since the restart at right back, signed from Chelsea. Has he done all right at Brighton?
He's been one of our better players since the restart. We signed him for $3 million, which in my opinion is a steal. He originally was signed to go into the development squad, but Potter saw how good he was, and he's impressed a lot of fans. Lots of fans are currently
Has he not scored?
Higher of the season, even though he's only been with us since January. I think he's been a really good player. He's influences us positively. He's quick. He's a bit short, and he draws a lot of fouls, which is always good as well.
Yeah. So I think I heard a goal from Harry at the Etihad.
It should have been a goal. It should be 1-0 City. David Silva, as always, just bringing the ball forward for City. It was a great. It wasn't really a breakaway. Norwich had just been sitting behind, pretty much just camping in their own half, and. Oh, sorry. There's just been a breakaway for Norwich as I'm talking about this.
Oh.
It's a great breakaway.
Norwich do the double.
It's 1-0. 1-0 Norwich.
1-0 Norwich. Manchester City 0. Norwich 1. Who has scored?
Great finish. At this moment in time, I actually do not know. Hernandez.
I'll say
great breakaway down the left-hand side. And he's cut back inside and had an absolute drilled low shot into Ederson's near post. Questionable keeping, in my opinion, but it's a great finish nonetheless. I don't know how. It's a great finish. In my opinion, Ederson should be saving it, but yeah, I don't know how that's creeped in actually.
So
But,
Norwich could be doing the double.
Sterling should have been putting Man City 1-0 up over the other end. Silva broke in the midfield, played it out to the right hand side. Sterling cut inside with his left foot, had literally the whole other end of the goal to aim at, and put it miles wide. I don't know how he didn't even hit the target or scored. But actually now there's a VAR check, and I think it's going to be disallowed for offside. It's offside. It's offside. So it's still 0-0.
Oh, that's a shame because I thought Norwich were going to do the double over City, obviously beating them 3-2. It's just come through for me. It has been disallowed.
The line's out now, but yeah, that's a shame. That was actually a great breakaway from Norwich, and probably the first time they've even had a sniff of getting into Man City's half. So yeah, that was a great finish. But Ederson's I think he's got away with one there. Yeah, got away with one.
I'll say so far already, Man City have had 2 shots.
Lucky start, that's for sure.
So by the looks of it, Man City have had 71% possession to Norwich's 29. So continuing their dominant possession football. But yeah, so I doubt anyone will think Norwich would win anyway. Obviously, to be fair, they did win 3-2 earlier in the season when they're actually half decent at the start. But
Pep Guardiola's going absolutely furious right at the moment. Literally, as I'm watching this, Pep Guardiola is fuming. He's absolutely. I think he's screaming at Eric Garcia at the moment for not picking up Hernandez on that breakaway. But yeah, it's been. To be fair, City have had, like you said, them 2 shots, but they should be 1-0 up with that Sterling chance. I don't know how he didn't even hit the target. So.
Yeah, so we'll head to the games that we haven't been to yet. We'll go to Selhurst Park. Are Tottenham putting on the pressure?
Not at all. It has been probably the worst 12 minutes of football I have watched this season. No one's really taking control of the game. Really, really struggling to put many passes together either side. It's, as you'd expect from Mourinho Spurs, just long ball, trying to get Son in down the sides and also trying to get into Kane's feet, but nothing's really clicking through the side of the minute. Still, 0-0.
And then we'll go to St Mary's as well. Sheffield United using those overlapping centre-backs yet?
No, Southampton have pretty much had all the possession and absolutely nothing very interesting has happened.
Goal! This time it will count. Gabriel Jesus just put Man City 1-0 up. Man City have just gone 1-0 up. Great breakaway down the right-hand side. Sterling's cut it back. It's a bit of a pinball situation, and it just fell to Jesus, who's just tapped it in. And this one will definitely not be disallowed. It's come off Max Aarons' heel, and it's just fallen straight to Gabriel Jesus' feet. And if he missed there,
I think we'll head to Selhurst Park. 4 minutes of football is probably the worst Ethan had seen, but it sounds like it's got a bit more lively. Ethan.
Typical Harry Kane. It had to be him, didn't it, really, for Spurs? He's the only man that ever really looks like creating something at the minute. Ball just really broke away in the middle. Little ricochet, and this also picked up the loose ball. Just slipped it inside left channel for Kane, 1 touch, and smashed it in their post, and it's 1-0 Spurs.
1-0 Tottenham. Okay. I've actually just got news through that Dwight Gale's opener for Newcastle after 25 seconds was the earliest goal ever scored on the final day of a Premier League season, and the earliest goal Liverpool have ever conceded in the competition. So Liverpool lacking. Liverpool's lacking.
Yes.
But yeah.
What a great save! What a great save!
I think we'll go to Goodison Park, where I believe if Callum is caught up, Bournemouth have a penalty.
I haven't been able to get something to watch it on, so I've got the live Sky Sports thing up. And it is 1-0 to Bournemouth from a Josh King penalty. I couldn't tell you to save my life if it was a penalty or not, because I can't get the game up. But it is currently 1-0 Bournemouth, a Josh King penalty, and I'm probably betting my life it was Michael Keane that gave the penalty away.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, if anyone wants to give Callum a stream quickly, that would be really appreciated. But I think we'll head back to the King power. Ashley?
And the man you match is giving it straight to Iheanacho from playing it out of the back. He's given it. Oh no, he's giving it on the edge of the box to Wilfred Ndidi, and Ndidi's just hit it over the bar. It was a very sketchy moment from Nemanja Matic, but we move.
It's just showing me the Everton Bournemouth now.
It was a Richarlison handball, apparently.
The Charleston handball, and apparently Josh
I've just seen the
King.
penalty. It was a really good penalty by Josh King.
Penalty, yeah.
Yeah, apparently Josh King slotted it in, which means Bournemouth
Ugh.
are now 18th in the table, but are 1 point behind Aston Villa, who are being held by West Ham. Harvey, do West Ham do they look like they're going to be doing Bournemouth any favours? I'm going to guess that I can't hear him, but I believe that means he still hasn't got a stream up, which is really disappointing. We have a couple of technical issues, so they will be watching the game eventually. If someone could please get them a stream, but yeah, so oh.
He's claimed a penalty, but I don't know if VAR is checking it. VAR is checking it.
So VAR was checking a penalty at Turf Moor. So what happened?
He ran through. He threw the ball with two defenders on either side of him. Webster and Stevens, and Stevens just appeared to push him in the back. Oh no, VAR's just checked. It's not a penalty. No penalty.
Okay. Apparently, it's all coming to life down at the Emirates. Apparently, Watford are really pushing at the moment.
Holding has just cleared a Troy Deeney attempt off the line, so that could have been 1-1. And it's going back and forth really. Both teams are trying to press and create chances, but nothing, really close yet, apart from Holding just clearing that Deeney chance off the line.
Yeah, apparently Watford had a good chance with Decore taking a horrid touch, only 10 yards out, but Pereira's shot then got charged down.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. So please get involved in the stream as well. Please put your questions as well in the stream for us to answer in the midst. While nothing is happening at the moment.
We're 8 subs away from 200 subscribers.
8 subs away. We're 192.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it should be 2-0 City. Gabriel Jesus has just missed. Probably, he just snatched it. He has just snatched it. It was a half volley, and he's hit it miles over the bar. Pretty much hit Rose Ed, probably halfway back to Norwich at the moment. But yeah, he completely snatched it. It should be 2-0.
I believe Harvey might be able to watch the game now. Harvey, can you actually watch the game?
3 seconds I did, and then it gave me a VPN advert. So
this is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. It's very fun. Apparently, Bournemouth had a shout for another pen, but wasn't given. So we'll keep you up to date.
It wasn't a penalty at all.
So have you got a game up now?
Yes, but it's a little bit behind, so I'm gonna have to pull some strings. So 1 second.
It's better than nothing, to be honest. We can hold out. But Callum, I don't know if you're there because I can't see you.
I think he's gone to sort something.
Yeah, we'll head back to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, do they look like securing top 4 at all? Are they pushing for it, Calcium?
It's been a very even game so far. I mean, a bit scrappy in certain areas and a lot of free kicks, but it's been really good, a lot of space, and I think either team here could get a goal. Corner just came in, nothing's come from it though, but another ball in there, nothing's come from it. Still 0-0 at the Bridge.
Lovely. So please put anything in the stream. Lewis, why didn't you come play football yesterday? Because it was raining. It was terrible weather, Joe. I'm not doing it. It was terrible weather. I'm not going to get a bus into town and play football and then go back. No, I'm doing that. Yeah. Speaking of Joe, Tottenham fan, we'll head to Selhurst Park. Do Tottenham look like doubling their lead, Ethan?
No, neither side's really come close to a second goal. Spurs could have had to be fair, they had a decent little counter attack, but nothing really came of it. Son tried to chip over the top to Lucas at the far post, but it's got down cleared. And that's the only chance it's really happened in the last 6 minutes or so since the goal went in.
Okay, and then I think Watford are pressing even more now. And a chance for Troy Deeney.
Yeah, Deeney headed it, went straight into Rob Holding's face, which obviously great block. But yeah, that was another chance. But Nicolas Pepe is looking absolutely brilliant on the right-hand side for Arsenal. So hopefully his crosses, we can get some goals.
I think something might have happened at King Power.
Not really, but Nemanja Matic has just gave the ball away again on the edge of the box. it came to nothing because Maguire has tackled him, but it's looking very sketchy at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to say, sounds like Manchester United are playing some very risky stuff. Probably should bring it down to the basics. 193 subscribers at the moment, apparently. Please, 7 more. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Currently 18 people live in the stream. We really appreciate everyone who has decided to spend their time watching us today as we cover all 10 Premier League games. Well, at the moment 8, because 2 of the streams aren't working. But we don't have to talk about that part. Apparently a penalty appeal at Turf Moor. Catherine?
No, there's nothing going on. I'm at the bounce. I'm going to say, give me seconds. Corner's Brighton at the moment.
I'll come back in like 30 seconds or a minute, and then we'll get to that. But yeah, Will Burnett says, "Does that actually have OnlyFans?" Ashley, can you confirm?
I can make one for you, Will. I can make one just for you.
Oh, and we'll go back to Turf Moor. Catherine.
Okay, the ball went in for the corner. It came back out. It was a bit scrambly, and then it went out to Bissouma, and Bissouma took it on his foot. He passed it back into the box. It then deflected back out to him, and he took a strike, and it just rocketed into the goal, and it's 1-0 Brighton. That's a wonderful goal. About
I was going to say,
30 yards out, hits it in, just top right corner. No chance of Pope saving that.
So that's one of another clean sheet gone for Pope. Leave still got the record most clean sheets this season. But apparently before that, Jay Rodriguez went to ground in the area under the challenge of Dale Stephens. Apparently that was a penalty appeal.
That was earlier. I'd commented on that already.
Oh, was that? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, at the moment, Harvey, any luck yet? I can't hear him. I don't know what's going on anymore, to be honest.
We'll take it as a no.
Honestly, London Stadium's a mystery right now. I have absolutely no clue what is going on. I
can get the game up. I can probably do both.
Behave.
For now.
If you can get the stream, try and send it to Harvey or something, because he needs literally any stream. It could be 2 minutes behind at this point. I don't even care. Just anything. Anything. And also it'd be good if we could hear Harvey speak, because I don't know if he's muted, but
Hear me.
yeah, okay, we can hear you now.
Oh, he's muted himself.
Hear me now.
Yeah, there we go. Harvey, how have the past 23 minutes been for you?
Frustrating in every respect possible.
Lovely, absolutely lovely.
195 subs, 5 more to
195 subscribers, 5 away from 200. Please make it happen. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. We would really appreciate it. I believe it's been like exactly near on a month since we got 100. So the fact we really do appreciate it.
In less than a month. I think it's been like 2.5 weeks.
It's near a month. I think it's because it was against it's the City Liverpool game, and that was 3 weeks ago now, something like that.
I think so.
But yeah.
Some say if we hit 200 subs, I'll be able to find a working stream.
I'll say if any of you, even anyone in the chat, actually, if you can find an Everton versus Bournemouth stream or a West Ham versus Aston Villa stream.
Have you tried his goal? Try his goal.
Like £30 or whatever it is for Now TV, and on my laptop it's like, no mate, we can't verify your purchase, even though my dad's literally watching the game upstairs.
David De Gea is so shaky. So shaky.
Well, we'll head to the King Power. Actually had his head on his hands on his head for a solid 30 seconds. Ashley. Oh,
Go to Meg. Go to Meg.
Just go to Meg. Meg, goal at the Emirates, and I can gather by that reaction. Arsenal goal.
Kieran Tierney, yes, Kieran Tierney. Great forward play by Aubameyang and Pepe, and then just a little dink from inside the box for Kieran Tierney to score. So that's great. Yeah, great forward play. Pepe crossing it in, and then Aubameyang just tapping it back to Tierney, and easy past Ben Foster. Ben Foster could have done better, but no, didn't get anywhere near it. So 2-0 Arsenal.
Lovely. So, okay, we'll head back to the King Power. David De Gea, shaky still?
Still shaky. Iheanacho had a shot from the edge of the box. It got blocked by Lindelof. Literally rolling towards David De Gea. He drops it. And then Vardy tries to follow in, but it's saved by De Gea. He's just laying on the ball, basically. And now it's the drinks break now. But it was very shaky by De Gea. He could have easily just caught it like this. But he decided he was going to drop the ball and give it to Vardy.
Yep, so we'll go. So what was that, Catherine, at Turf Moor?
Brighton have just had a chance. Tarek Lamptey drove forward and he got inside the box. He crossed it and Mopai's header hit the bar. And the bar is still shaking. I don't know how we did not score there.
Okay, well, it's at most of the grounds, drinks break are starting to happen. We'll go to Louise, where drinks break has happened at St Mary's. Interesting game at all, Louise?
Yes, so the best chance of the game, Billy Sharp for Sheffield United, managed to get himself in a really good position, but I think the angle was just a bit too tight, and then it was saved by McCarthy. Apart from that, possession has changed teams, but no real chances for either team. Oh. Sheffield United 1-0.
Sheffield United 1-0. Oh, okay.
Just as we were saying that, Lundstrom didn't really look like it was going to go in, and then he just managed to find himself in space into the top corner, then into the top corner.
Okay, Southampton 0, Sheffield United 1. So yeah, apparently Leicester Man United end to end. Both teams really going for it.
Yes, it's very end to end. It's shaky at the moment. It's just United's defence. Nemanja Matic and Harry Maguire don't know how to play out the back at the moment. But we are playing some very good through balls through to the strikers, and Rashford's just been played. Now it's come to nothing. But yeah, it's very end to end. It's very even. I think I saw the possession start a minute ago. I think it was like 50-50 or something like that. Somewhere near 50-50. It's very even.
I was going to say, can you tell us a chance for about a chance for Brandon Williams?
Brandon Williams, no, I can't remember, to be honest.
Apparently, he had a clear shot on goal and an excellent last-ditch interception by Michael Brighton on the edge.
Oh yeah. No, he was through. He was like clean through, and then came through with a very what's the word I'm looking for? Important. That's probably an important interception. So yeah, Brandon Williams had a chance, but it's come to nothing. Still 0-0.
Yeah, I think we'll head back to St James's Park. Do Liverpool look like they're getting back into this game at all?
I have to give it to Newcastle. They're putting on a performance. They're not sitting back, and they're really creating some good chances for themselves. Honestly, at this point, I feel Newcastle could get a second. They've been a couple of times the ball's come through, and Alisson's had to make a last-minute run out and clearance. But yeah, Liverpool doing the classic, keeping the possession well, but when it comes to final third, it's just one overhit ball and it's out for a goal kick every time. And then a couple shots from outside the box come to nothing, and it's not looking good for the champions.
It's weird to say that Newcastle are actually going for it. Usually it just sits 10 men behind the ball and Joel Linton.
I'm buzzing about it. I'm buzzing.
Considering they've got nothing to play for, I have to give it to Newcastle. They're putting on a good performance.
Oh, okay. We'll go back to St James's Park again. Chance for Liverpool?
Yeah, Minamino with he must have been 25, 30 yards out. Absolute cracker of a shot, and he's forced Dubravka to make a great near post. Oh no, it's at the post. It's at the post. That is about 30 yards out. Oh no, never mind. It was a save. Great save. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it's got the most saves this season. So yeah, nothing comes from the corner.
Apparently, Liverpool have 76% possession to Newcastle's 24, and Newcastle have only had one shot, which is the goal. So, as much as it sounds like they're going for it, the stats really don't back it.
They're creating some chances, just not getting a shot off.
Harvey, do you have this any? Can you see West Ham Villa at all yet? No. Okay. Well, apparently West Ham should have taken the lead through inform man Mikel Antonio, but it's been a bit stale since. Apparently Villa are staying up as it stands, so that's the key thing. So yeah, honestly, still no clue what's going on at the London Stadium. Hopefully Harvey can find a stream soon. So please, if you have any sort of stream for West Ham Villa, please put it in the chat. We are in desperate need at the moment. Callum, have you managed to get a stream for Everton yet?
You're all welcome, by the way. I've gone out of my way to go buy Now TV for this.
That's what I did.
But to be honest, it looks like we're the better side, but all Bournemouth are doing is passing it to the fullbacks and then crossing from stupid angles. Andre Gomez has just played a beautiful ball through Digne, and he's just passed it backwards. Not happening from this.
We've had early substitution for Southampton. Armstrong's gone off. Will Smallbones come on? Didn't see what happened, but don't know if it was an injury or something. But
well, so at the moment we'll go have a look quickly at the table. So, I think that was Goodison Park.
Digne's played a lovely little low cross into the box, and Richarlison's decided to think he's R9 Ronaldo because of his haircut, and he's tried to do a fancy touch, and has just completely balled it.
That's lovely. So we will head back to the table. Currently, as it stands, Manchester United are third, and Chelsea are fourth. With Leicester fifth. Oh, and there's a goal at the King Power.
Oh, he's offside them.
Ashley, talk us through what's just happened at the King Power.
Oh no! Paul Pogba's played a beautiful ball over to Bruno Fernandes, who is inches offside. He's slotted it past Kasper Schmeichel and it's been given as offside.
Kyle Curran, we are waiting to hear from you in the chat, most likely in a minute. So yes, at the moment, Manchester United are third with 64, Chelsea fourth with 64, and fifth Leicester with 63. Tottenham currently moving into sixth, with Wolves in seventh, and Arsenal have jumped up to eighth. And if we go down to the bottom, Watford currently 19th, Bournemouth 18th, and Aston Villa 17th. So I believe, I'm not sure if it's down to goals scored, but I think if Villa, if West Ham start beating Villa, Bournemouth are in 17th and would be safe.
If Bournemouth get another goal, I think as well. I think they need 2 goals.
Yeah, they need 2 to go above.
Well, at the moment, Bournemouth are winning 1-0 and are on level goal difference with Aston Villa, who are drawing. So if Villa lose, then they go ahead of them in the table on goal difference. I would say do Aston Villa look like it, but I still don't think we have any luck yet. So,
Jesus Christ.
Go back to the King Power, Ashley.
Ian Nacho's played it to Tielemans.
Goal!
So Ian Nacho's played it to Tielemans, who's had a very tame shot, but De Gea was scrambling across his goal, and it's just gone past the post. And let's go back to Megan.
We'll go back to Megan. Mr. Aubameyang.
Well, my stream is currently whirring around. Not anymore, but an overhead kick from Aubameyang, very close range after a corner. So Arsenal.
Okay. Was that a chance of the Goodison?
Oh no. Bob.
Fair enough.
I say how many is that? 6 men in their own box whenever we get an attack. So we're creating chances. Moise Keane, very almost about 2 minutes ago, got a shot off, was able to muscle off Kelly, but then they literally triple teamed him and there was nothing he could have done.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth, I think, are just going to try and hold out for that 1-0 win and just hope that West Ham can do some damage to Aston Villa. Because if West Ham start beating Aston Villa at this moment in time, Aston Villa and Watford are both relegated. Bournemouth stay up. Currently, looks like a fairly even game based off the stats at the London Stadium. 62% possession for West Ham to Villa's 38, 3 shots each, and Villa having the only shot on target in the game. So, to be fair, Harvey, it doesn't really sound like you're missing much. But yeah. So, yeah. Please, if anyone's got a stream, please put it in the chat. It's so desperate right now.
Bournemouth aren't keeping this lead. They're so back.
If I'm right, I believe Aubameyang's now second in the Golden Boot race behind Vardy now.
Walk off. Good.
Vardy's not getting one today.
One behind, behind things.
Aubameyang's now one behind Vardy, I believe. So that's still all to play for.
It's not happening today. Vardy's not getting one today, Anton.
All right.
Well, considering what you've been saying about Man United playing out the back, I wouldn't be like.
Why would you shoot that signature web?
So we currently have 24 people in the stream. We had 25-minute go, which is the highest we've ever had, I believe. So thank you so much for everyone tuning in for our Soccer Sunday.
Get your kids, get your wife.
Yeah, to listen to Ashley, motivational.
Quickly check something for us.
Harvey, if you look in the call chat quickly. We're trying desperately here at Pinnacle Podcast Studios to get working at the London Stadium.
The fact that Tom Davies starts at this club is a joke.
Pukki's 1-on-1. How did he hit it straight, Edison? Cantwell, he's put it over. That should be 1-0. Just a long ball forward. Pukki was in his own half, ran onto the ball, 1-on-1 with Edison. And if this was him in September, this would be 1-0. He's literally 1-on-1, no one around him, and put it straight at Edison. Then Cantwell with a follow-up has tried to chip Edison and put it over the bar. So still 1-0.
Oh, Brandon Williams, I love him.
We'll head back to Selhurst Park. I don't know how far behind Ethan is, but apparently Lucas Moura, shades of Maradona.
Yeah, he took on 5 or 6 Palace players, unchallenged, completely unchallenged, got to the byline, pulled it across, and it was stabbed off the line by Joel Ward at the back post. Should have been someone there. Someone should have been coming around the back post. If it was, it'd have been an open goal for 2-0. But unfortunately, no one there. It's stabbed away, so it's still 1-0.
Yeah, so we've got some comments in the stream chat. Garba says, this is far better than Soccer Saturday. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And then Kelly Duff says, Callum Burgess, I'm here watching. So,
what's this?
Kelly Duff says she's here watching.
Okay.
Can Tom Davies kick a football properly?
I didn't know that person. Sorry, I didn't hear very well.
Although we'll actually go to Stamford Bridge. Apparently, Raul Jimenez has been quite in the action the last couple of minutes.
I felt bad for it. I mean, he still had no shots on target all game. But Zuma went for a header, and they just sort of collided. He sort of fell on top of him, and there was a bit of a scar on his eye. It didn't look very nice, and they had to do like that thing where he goes up this, and it was just really horrible. After that, there was a bit of a foul, and then he sort of hopped around a bit. He's not had the greatest games attacking wise, but he's been attacked a lot. So,
right, I think we're going to go to St James Park. I think the champions have got an equaliser. Is it one of their centre backs?
It is indeed Virgil van Dijk with a brilliant looping header. Not much power on it, to be fair, but it's almost lobbed to Rapka in goal. It all started when we had a free kick out wide, and it came to nothing really. Ball not back out to us, but with everyone still sat in the box, I think it's an Oxlade-Chamberlain ran down the wing, little dinked across the top. Yeah, dinked it over the top of the back four. Van Dijk waiting, lovely lofted header back across goal, lobs the Rapka into the right-hand side of the net, and 1-1. We've got a game in our hands now.
And I think for the first time this stream, I can finally say, Harvey, what's happening at London Stadium?
Yes!
Harvey, how's London Stadium looking? Is it looking fine? Is it looking decent?
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
How is it?
I've missed nothing, but I have a stream, which is the important part. So we stuck in there, boys. We're good now.
So Joe Brewer says apparently Lucas at Selhurst Park, he actually took out all of the cardboard cutouts in the stand. Is that true, Ethan?
Not far off. It was not far off at all. He could have done better. I should say that.
Russ Vernon says this is a great show. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Russ. And Elaine Radcliffe says, giving Jeff a run for his money. Go on, my son. I'm doing it for you, mum. Yeah.
We've had a chance at the bridge.
Have we had a shot on target at Stamford
We've not had a
Bridge?
shot on target, but we've had a chance. It was a good ball. I think it was crossed in by Mason Mount onto Giroud's head. He's sort of leaning back when he heads it over the bar, but at least we've got something to talk about.
I hear apparently the Mason Mount got it in from the right hand side. Giroud was the target, but apparently Willy Bolly got.
We didn't get that. Oh god, great. I mean, I don't think the corner was given. So.
Oh!
I think we'll head to the King Power, Ashley.
Paul Pogba's played a beautiful ball over to Marcus Rashford, who just stopped in the box and dinked it to the right-hand side of the post. Oh my God. He took out James Justin. He took James Justin out of the play and then had a clear shot of goal and just hit it straight past the post.
Well, two of them.
Oh.
Moise Keane!
Oh, we'll head to the Goodison, where it looks like Moise Keane has got a goal. Could it drown Bournemouth survival hopes? Callum.
Oh, Seamus Coleman just turned into Lionel Messi, got into the box, took on two Bournemouth players, gives it to Theo Walcott, who squares it across to a completely open Moise Keane.
That was so cool.
Oh, Moise Keane. Lovely little finish. Calm, composed. Manages to lose his centre-back. Steve Cook's not paying attention. It's beautiful. It's 1-1.
I've just seen that goal now. That celebration was gross.
Apparently, that is Moise Keane's second Premier League goal this season. Elliot Stedman says no. So very sad. And Russ Vernon says all Leeds, aren't we? No, we're not. No one cares.
No, not a chance, mate.
No. Tom Olsen's had a chance.
I would do the chant, but
That was a big chance.
I think we'll head to St James's Park. I think we'll head to St James's Park.
Oxlade-Chamberlain's just got out on the edge of the box and he's almost produced an absolute classic banger from outside the box. It's just gone wide of the top left corner. He's hit across goal. Oh, that would have been a beautiful finish. Absolute classic Oxlade-Chamberlain, but stays 1-1.
And then I think we'll head back to the Etihad. Harry?
I don't know how Man City are not 6-1 up in this game. Like there should be so many goals in this game. It is an absolute joke. David Silva nearly just put his stamp on the Etihad for the final time. Done a little trickery with his feet on the edge of the box. Found a bit of space and put it just wide of the post. Tim Krul was scrambling.
Penalty for Watford here.
Oh, okay. We'll head back to the Emirates. Do Watford look like they came back into it?
3-1. Welbeck had a chance, and then he got brought down in the box, and it was given as a penalty straight away. So Welbeck headed it straight into the chest of Martinez, and then
Ramsdale saved it.
And then Deeney's just slotted it past Martinez. 3-1 Watford.
Okay, so it looks like we've got quite a bit going on at the moment. We'll head to the Goodison first. Callum.
Digne's ran down the line and played a beautiful cross. Moise Keane got in the air, got his head on it, but Ramsdale was able to make a nice, simple little save. It looked, from what I've seen so far in the past 10 minutes, Moise Keane hat-trick is incoming.
Okay, and then we'll head to Stamford Bridge as well. Callum.
We just had a cross come in, and to be fair, I think it might count as one of the first shots on target. It was going in, and Willie Caballero clawed it away, and it hit Alonso's head and went out for a corner, which is going to be taken now.
Okay, so we will then, looking at the comments, Joe Brewer says, if this doesn't replace Sky Sports version, I don't know what will. You're correct. In 10 years' time, when they've all retired, we will be the people that replace them. That is the aim here. And then Nikki Burgess says it's better than Sky.
She's not wrong.
Completely right.
Thanks, Mum.
Goal at Turf Moor. Burnley have just equalised. A lovely floating ball over the top. Chris Wood got the goal. I have an interesting fact about Chris Wood. Chris Wood has scored 13 goals so far this season. Well, obviously now 14, which is the most of any Burnley player in a single top flight campaign since 1975-76 season.
Wow.
Well then, Burnley they don't really have an out-and-out striker, but it looks like they might be getting one on their hands with Chris Wood. In the chat, Russ Vernon says 100% better than Sky Sports Soccer Special and Final Score. Yes.
Martial! Oh, it's been blocked.
We'll head back to the King Power. Go on, Anthony Martial.
It was beautiful play by Paul Pogba. Did a step over, megged Wilfred and Didi. Bruno Fernandes has played the ball to Martial, who shot near post and it's been blocked by Albrighton. That would have been beautiful.
Okay, and then I think we're going to head to the Etihad.
Hang on.
Harry?
At the moment, it's Man City just under attack right now. Sterling out. It's been. I just don't know how City have not.
What a save!
Going to bed in the first half already because they've been all over Norwich from the start. De Bruyne. Oh my God, that's goal of the season. Oh my God, no, that is goal of the season. Oh my God.
Describe the goal to us, Harry.
Dragged back to get himself a little bit of space. I would say about 30 yards out, and he's absolutely bent one into the top corner. Oh, that is Rossi's whip. That is. Oh my God.
Okay, so it looks like the lead has been extended at the Etihad, and I also believe Bournemouth have scored a crucial goal at the bottom, and it's that main man again, Dominic Solanke. Tell us all about it.
I think it is. I think it's Lerma.
Oh, no.
I'll say it's according to my sources, apparently it is Solanke.
Well, they've definitely robbed Lerma because both of them jump in the air at the same time from a set piece. And it's 100% Lerma who gets his head on it. Solanke doesn't touch the ball. But it was pretty close. But yeah, it was a set piece. One of them, apparently it's Solanke, got the head on it and...
Oh, go! We got a goal at the Stamford Bridge.
Okay, we'll head back to Stamford Bridge. But it's all going on at the moment. Stamford Bridge, Callum, tell us all about it.
Oh, brilliant! What a strike! It's a free kick. It was a foul on the edge of the box by Neto.
No!
Mason Mount throws it in. Top left-hand corner. What a goal! Patricio scrambling. Brilliant goal. 1-0 Chelsea.
Okay, and I think we've got to head to the King
It's not a kick. I was reacting to Callum.
Oh, because I think you got everyone's hopes up. I thought Leicester had scored, but apparently not.
No, it's half time at the King Power.
Yeah, half time at the King Power. Apparently, so from the sources I've got, Sky is saying Solanke, BBC is saying Lerma. So
no one knows.
No one knows.
From what I've seen, it looks like Lerma. It looks like Lerma's the one who makes contact with the ball, but they literally jump in the air at the same time.
Generally, that's the first shot on target.
So we're getting a few half times now coming around the country, and at the moment, as it stands, I believe Chelsea are now third, on 66 points, and then Manchester United fourth on 64, and then Leicester fifth with 63. Elliot Stedman says, I think Lerma.
The Bournemouth app has said Lerma, the Everton app has said Solanke, and my dad just texted me saying we are shite.
So I think Harvey, have you still got it up?
I'm good.
Apparently, Aston Villa have just had a good chance.
If it was the Grealish one you're referring to, put it right down the throat of the keeper, trying to bend it in from the edge of the 6-yard box. It's been more Villa than West Ham last 5 minutes or so, but we're about to come into half time. Literally, it's still half time right now. Still quite even.
Come on, 1-1. 2-0 to Chelsea.
Okay, we'll head back to Stamford Bridge. Not very good news for Leicester or Manchester United. Callum.
There's a bit of a scramble. The ball's played for about, I think, by Mason Mount, and there's a bit of a scramble, and it's a bit of a confusion. And then Giroud gets past the goalkeeper, sort of just bumbles around and slides in, puts it into the goal, and then he does a little celebration like this, sticks his tongue out, and he's loving life. It's 2-0 to Chelsea.
So it looks like Chelsea have confirmed UCL at the moment as it stands, with the 2-0 lead over Wolves, scoring in the extra time of the first half, both of their goals. So Chelsea have managed to turn it on. Is Adama Traore playing? Apparently not.
I think he's on the bench. He nearly came on, but then there was the Jimenez issue. But no, he hasn't come on yet. I think it must do at half time. It's not been great from Wolves in the last couple of minutes.
Also, I'm not sure where you are at the King Power actually, but apparently Marcus Rashford had a good chance.
That's what I was on about earlier, yeah. When he stopped, he took James Justin out of the game and then slotted it past the right post.
But yeah,
it's stressful. I'm very stressed at the moment. I'm going to pull my hair up.
So yes, we're getting a couple of half times around the country.
Will Hughes, a foul on Nicolas Pepe, who was bursting down the right-hand side. But apart from that,
Other news, I've just ordered takeaway.
So yes, at the moment, half time's going across country. We're nearing the end of extra time at the Emirates, Turf Moor, and Stamford Bridge. The rest of the games are at half time at the moment as it stands. So as we'll look at the table for at half time. So Chelsea are now third with 66 points. Manchester United fourth with 64. If Manchester United win, they go into third. Leicester fifth with 63 points. If they win, they also go into third because Manchester United and Leicester's goal difference is superior to Chelsea's. Tottenham move into sixth. Wolves drop down to seventh. And then at the bottom, Watford 19th on 34 points with minus 29 goal difference. Bournemouth 18th with 34 points, minus 26 goal difference. And 17th, Aston Villa 35 points with minus 26 goal difference. If West Ham can get that goal, Bournemouth will be staying up as it stands. Can they make the great escape? So I believe that is half time now everywhere.
Just a quick news from the Panenka Podcast HQ. We are currently on 197 subscribers. I'm only 3 away.
Oh my god!
The big 200. If anyone's watching who isn't subscribed, please, we'd love you.
Please subscribe.
Yes, Russ Vernon saying subbed already since it's a great show. Thank you very much for the support.
Record 26 people alive as we speak right now.
Thank you so much for everyone who has decided to watch. And now that is half time around the country. I believe everyone. Oh, Ethan, what's that on your screen? Get it off. Right. So half-time break. So I believe if anyone needs to get a drink or anything like that, please do it now.
I just want to watch that KDB goal back. That was unreal.
Yes, I'm going to take the opportunity.
Has anyone else seen it?
I'll say I'm going to take the opportunity. I'm going to come back and then I'm going to watch that De Bruyne goal. Apparently it's good. So second half time, about 10 minutes. I'm off for a
goal of the season.
We are 3 subscribers off.
Back soon, then, lads.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
If we could get 200 on the stream, that'll be unbelievable, Jeff.
Yeah, hopefully. Being an Everton fan is so depressing. We've been all over them, but because Michael Keane doesn't know how to use his limbs to defend.
He was just toying with the defenders. He was absolutely toying with the defenders. He had them on strings.
Honestly.
Oh my god, what a goal.
Goal. Who are they playing?
Is that the De Bruyne
Yeah,
goal?
I've just seen the KDB one.
Oh, wow. Just wow.
Absolute whip.
Went past the defender as well.
I don't know what that drag back's called, but that little drag back to get past Stiepermann and he absolutely whips it. And
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that is
If that isn't goal of the season, I'll give all of you here a tenner. I'm telling you now.
Oh, no. Oh, what a strike! Oh, that's disgusting.
It's good, but it's not quite player of the year. Jordan Henderson worthy.
Does anyone in the chat think John
Shut
Henderson
up.
actually deserved that Player of the Year or what? Please.
At least if he wins the FA Player of the Year, then whoever wins that award afterwards doesn't get any credit for winning that award.
What? No.
In the chat, put in the chat if you think Jordan Henderson deserved to win that award, the FWA one.
I don't know. I do rate Jordan Henderson, but was he Player of the Year? I don't think so.
I think Kevin De Bruyne deserved
It's a
it.
tough one.
If he doesn't
We're
win
two
the
subscribers
De
off.
Bruyne's
It's 2 subscribers off 200. Two subscribers off 200 subs.
Come on.
Hold on.
Oh, Richarlison, you pleb! I've just seen the what got Bournemouth the penalty, and he doesn't even try to hide it. When he goes to handball, he does it with like his elbow, and he does it like this, right in front of the referee. What a penalty from you.
Joe Brewer does not think that Henderson deserved it.
I
No.
think anyone deserves it.
Was that a nice biscuit? It was indeed.
2 more subscribers.
2 more
Oh, everyone got
subscribers,
this,
please get up
Everyone's got
there.
the
Come on.
double decker. There is a double decker.
According to Elliot,
I can just watch this De Bruyne goal. I can just watch it like literally all day. I can literally just sit here and watch it all day.
What biscuit you eating, Tom?
Custard cream.
That's the best kind of biscuit.
Definitely.
Jesus Christ, that De Bruyne goal is insane.
They're showing it. They're showing it now, and they've literally shown it in about 10 different angles, and it just gets better every angle. It just gets better.
He's done like a little bit of trickery. He's took him one way, took him back the other, and he's just curled it into the top right corner. Beautiful goal.
Have a look at Basuma's goal as well. Basuma's goal for Brighton.
Subscribers, people. 2 more subscribers for our loyal fans.
Come on.
Basuma's goal was quality.
I've got something to say here.
Right, let's look at Basuma's goal. So the corner comes in, it's played short. Here's Basuma on the edge of the box. Tackles it. It's cleared back out to him. Oh, what a goal. Top left corner. Brilliant strike that from Basuma.
Brighton's only fault is themselves. The Burnley goal, Dunk could have tracked back.
Wow.
Lost.
Something
Should have had. We should 2-0 up. We need to take our chances.
Yeah, so that's at the moment it's getting very.
I'm
second
so
half is going to be
stressed.
absolutely amazing. At the moment, Manchester United and Chelsea have top 4, and at the moment, Aston Villa are staying up. But if West Ham can beat Aston Villa as it stands, Bournemouth will do the great escape and stay up for a 4th consecutive.
Speaking of Everton and Bournemouth, I'm going to talk to the only Leeds fan here, Harry. Apparently, Bielsa is in attendance for Everton versus Bournemouth.
Wow. What a boy. What a boy.
Oh,
Just gone.
let's pray Leeds are about to make a £15 million bid for Michael King.
Oh, no, don't.
They will need a centre back
that'd be depressing.
with the outgoing Ben.
I'll take
Watt.
Ake. Give me Ake.
Yeah, a lot of people want Ake.
We're
I think
one away.
Ake's going to Manchester
One away.
City at the moment.
Apparently, Ake is not going to Manchester City anymore because it looks like they're about to confirm.
200 subscribers!
Yes, thank you everyone who has subscribed today. We really, really appreciate
That's
it. The fact
mad.
that we've got 200 in less than 2 months of doing this is absolutely amazing. We really do appreciate anyone who's tuned in.
Unbelievable,
It's
Unbelievable! Live on stream, boys!
Live on stream, boys!
I'm on stream!
Yes, 200 subscribers. So you can expect a 200 subscriber special in 3 weeks' time because we're all meeting up again.
Subscribers.
Get in.
Then in 2 weeks, there's a 300 subscriber special coming.
I believe, I think
I'll give him a shout out. Give him a shout out because he's just messaged me. One of my friends has just messaged me saying he made it 200 subscribers.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He was a very nice boy. Well done, your friend.
What's his name? What's his name?
Tim.
Tim.
Tim. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you,
We
Tim.
love you.
Respect and love to Tim.
So not undermining everyone else because we appreciate every single one of us.
Yeah, so currently 24 viewers. Absolute suggestions for special. I think we're going to be doing a crossbar challenge. I think.
Just so Ashley don't have to get chipped again.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're going to be doing. I believe most of the people, I believe like at least 8 or 9 of us here are going to be should be in that video.
Tim, in the chat for Tim, please. A dub. Dub's in the chat for Tim.
Dub's in the chat.
Dub's in the chat for Tim.
Not just for Tim.
Get him on.
Louise, I've just had a challenge. One of my mates has just messaged me saying he was the 200 subscribers.
Oh, Tim as well.
VAR check, please.
VAR.
Yeah, VAR.
I'm sorry, but I think we've got to give Tim credit since Tim got here first.
Yes.
Yeah,
he did that
Tim.
first.
I mean, we'll give equal credit to everyone else though, because they still subscribe. So thank you so much.
If they hadn't subscribed, we still wouldn't have been at 200. So
yeah.
If you are watching,
yeah. So
then please do so as well, because we'd love to get past 200. Well, that would be.
I believe Harry and Catherine, are you coming to meet up in 3 weeks' time?
I'll try my best. I will try my best.
It's not.
So,
Catherine's going to be there definitely.
I'll say it's not like Catherine lives in another country.
No.
Probably.
yeah. So
she'll have to quarantine for 14 days when she gets here anyway.
well, I mean, if she comes now, quarantine for 2 weeks, then by the time we're there, she'll be fine.
I have no family in England. I don't know where I'm going to quarantine in England. So probably not going to quarantine like university Aston sorts.
Yeah. So please, expect that video probably around 18th of August ish, around that time. So yeah, actually no. Now I think about it, it'd be 20th of August. Expect the 20th of August upload because for that. Jover says only because you made me, Lewis. It wasn't my choice to sub.
Better.
Yeah, well, you will.
Yeah, that's so much better.
You get out. Get out.
Don't get out.
Get out.
Can you guys? That works so well.
Oh yes, Harvey, you've got the headphones out.
Now my audio is absolutely trash. It's so good.
Oh, Harvey.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, Harvey, to be fair, for like the first half an hour, we couldn't really hear you anyway. So
201 subscribers. Come on! Come on, boys!
Thank
I'll
you
just
so
keep
much.
this out here. Sorry,
Right, and it looks like I think everyone should be ready because I believe the second half is now starting to resume.
Yeah.
My second half has not started yet. It will be after.
I've got nothing.
I'll say the Man United players are coming out for me. So
I'm ready to prepare the tears.
So Callum, also we cannot see you. Please, we want to see that beautiful.
Well, you'll have to wait.
You're wearing a suit. You're wearing a suit and we can't see you.
You will have to wait until the half starts again because I'm charging my phone.
I mean, I am too, but I still see everyone.
Well, yeah, I can see everyone. That's a bit of...
Right. Okay, so this is a big second half for Watford, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Manchester United, Leicester, and Chelsea. Here we go. The final 45 minutes of Premier League football for the 29-20 season. Who will get top 4 and who will survive? Please stay tuned here to find out.
This will do for now until the second half.
Yeah, 22 people live in the stream. Thank you very much.
Oh, here it goes. It just doesn't want to stay up, does it? Almost like Bournemouth. Speaking of Bournemouth and Nathan Ake also, a bit of a transfer rumour. It looks like Nathan Ake will not be going to Man City anymore. As it looks like soon Man City will be confirming the signing of Koulibaly.
Well,
that's scary.
Since it looks like they've had to sell Koulibaly to make the funds up to sign Osimhen.
Yeah, but then apparently, because Osimhen is now leaving, Lille are looking at Alfredo Morelos. Apparently, a fee has been agreed.
Lille are
the hot-headed Colombian might be leaving Scotland. And we are back underway, I believe, at most of the stadiums so far. Big 45 minutes
Not yet here.
I'm just
It's on the way here.
The goals going. Not in my
Man
game.
City are making a couple of changes at half time.
West Ham
Riyad
game's not quite
Mahrez
there
is on.
yet. You've got a little bit
What?
longer.
Martial? Oh no, he was through and he's been tripped.
So first chance of the second half, we're going to go to the King Power. Ashley.
Martial got played a beautiful through ball and he's been tackled in the box. It doesn't look like it's a penalty, but I think they're going to check it. It was onside as well. Oh my god.
Well, we know what happens when Man United get a VAR call in the box, even if it's not.
It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. He's got the ball.
Right, here we go. Everton have just. So now I'll move that over here.
So just a reminder, Tottenham are guaranteed at least 7th, but need Wolves to drop points. They do not want to worry about who wins the FA Cup. If Wolves lose at Chelsea, a point to Spurs at Crystal Palace would be enough.
That's free kick.
If they do finish 7th, they will need Chelsea to win the FA Cup.
Why are we trying that straight away? Because that's not going to work, is it?
Are we live again?
Yeah, we are live. I believe everyone's streams is working. Please say everyone's stream.
Yep.
Working.
Harvey, can you see London Stadium right now?
The boys are coming back out. Also, is my audio really patchy or does this sound all right?
It's all right. It's all right.
It's fine. Beautiful.
Is this better?
Yeah,
that's decent.
Right. So
It'll do.
Kickoff is about to happen in the second half at the Olympic Park. Let's hope we can actually see one goal. Me and Ashley are the only two games that haven't seen a goal yet.
Yeah.
Harvey told me to be here. Hello, Chris. Nice of you to pop in. Chris, you better be subscribed, pal.
Got an interesting sub at St James's. St Maximan's come off at half time for Joel Linton.
Chris.
It's a bit of an odd one. Joel Linton, obviously, I think he's only got one goal this season. St Maximan's Newcastle star man in recent games. So we'll see.
I think Joel Linton has actually scored 2 because he scored that one against Tottenham at the start of the season, and then he scored against Sheffield United, I think.
He's come on with a pink hairstyle, which I can't say looks good. It really does.
Yeah. So we are. We'll go back to the. I guess we'll head back to the Goodison.
To the Goodison.
Whatever.
The Goodison. Moise Keane has got in there. He played a lovely little cross in. Richarlison got his head on it, but it was just blocked by Steve Cook, I believe. It was another bullet header, and those are the sort of goals that Richarlison scores easily. But Steve Cook positioned himself well. We do have a corner, though, so we'll see how it goes. And
then I believe at Upton, London Stadium, sorry.
God, don't do that to me. At
London Stadium.
The London Stadium.
West Ham have made a couple of substitutions. Allaire and Yarmolenko were on for Bowen and Antonio. Have they made a difference yet?
We're a minute and a half into the second half. Tom Horner, love to see you in the stream, pal. Quickly, sorry there. Aston Villa from straight blocks, gone right down West Ham's end, went in a low cross, and it's gone out for a corner. It's now back in play, but it was a scary first point there. So Aston Villa are back on the attack now as well.
Pickford actually
not able to watch as I'm away.
What strike?
Okay, we'll head back to the London Stadium, Harvey.
Aston Villa are really, really going for this here. They've come right. Oh, Haller's gone down injured. Haller is down injured, and he's just come back.
A tackle!
I am absolutely mortified. Aston Villa gone down our end, back up to the halfway line, back down our end again. Jack Grealish is just tearing Susek a new one. They're all over the shop at the moment at West Ham. Throw it back to you in the studio, Lewis.
Yeah. God, I don't know about anyone else, but I am bloody sweating this.
Oh yes,
Take your blazer off. You've got a blazer on.
I agree with you there.
I've got my fan on.
You have a blazer on.
I know. I might take it off. I'll see.
Trezeguet's gone down injured.
Who's gone down injured?
Trezeguet looks to be gone down injured, I think.
Neto.
Fun fact, his name actually isn't Trezeguet.
Yeah, that's true. It's like Ibrahim Hassan.
Yeah, he's got a really long, wordy name.
Another substitution here. Ben Taleb looked like he's come off injured. Sean Longstaff coming on. See what Sean Longstaff.
Obviously, I think there's been a lot of rumours about Matty Longstaff if he's actually sign on at Newcastle. So Callum, Stamford Bridge,
Yeah, Traore has just come on for Neto at half time, and he gets the ball and he just runs down the wing, pushes past people. It eventually comes to nothing. Nowhere near the goal really. But it's just good to see him on, and he's going to cause some trouble for this Chelsea team.
And I believe there's been a goal at St Mary's. Che Adams with his 3rd goal of the season, I believe.
Oh, come on.
Just watching the replay here. Oh, that's yeah.
Finishing off.
Gets and runs with it. His defender is tight to his side, but he manages to sort of just get it round, beats the keeper. Good goal.
Okay, Ethan, Selhurst Park.
Palace have equalised against one played completely in the second half. Corner, did well to win the corner, played off Aurier, and then his back post header from Scott Dunn headed it back across the 6-yard box, and Jeffrey Schluck fired it in from 6 yards out to roof the net. So 1-1.
Decent. So Tottenham, I believe, I think they might. They're still 6.
Yeah, no, they're still there. It's about goal difference, I think.
Yeah, because Wolves are currently losing. So yeah, Jeffrey Schluck with the equaliser there at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 1, Tottenham 1.
I think Harvey just had a chance.
Harvey?
Ryan Fredericks has just sprinted down the right wing, cutting onto his left, gone past 2, tried to finesse it into that far corner, and it's blocked just before it can get past the penalty spot. Lovely run from him, but it's now Palace going up the other end on a counter-attack.
Okay. I was going to say, I believe we're going to go to Turf Moor, the Irishman Aaron Connolly.
Oh, I haven't got there yet.
Oh.
Go!
I thought she said goal, sorry.
There was a chance about 2 seconds ago, and Dunk did a through ball to. Sorry, I'm just watching the replay. Dunk did a through ball to Tarek Lamptey, who crossed it to Aaron Connolly, and he was then denied by Pope. He's just intercepted a ball and has run in. So Mopai has intercepted a ball. He's laid it off to Aaron Connolly, and he's just put it past Pope. Good goal.
So Brighton picking up another 3 points at Turf Moor, which I think they're still, they're still 16th because West Ham have a slightly better goal difference. So yes, Cam Brighton pushing to 15. Apparently, most of the first half Villa was like sitting ducks. And not very exciting at the London Stadium, apparently.
No, I must say since the second half has started, Aston Villa really turned it up a little bit. It's looking a little bit more end to end. Ryan Fredericks just booked yellow card for bringing down Grealish into the box. The game's spicing up a lot more now, for sure.
It looks like there's play.
Pardon, Catherine?
There's a VAR check. It looks like the ball may have been out of play and it may be disallowed.
Okay.
On VAR.
I believe at the Emirates, Watford are starting to try and pull another one back, but apparently Adam Messina scored a shot. Meg?
Yeah, just shy of the bar. So, but I don't think if it was going anywhere near, I don't think Martinez would have got a hand to it. But Watford are really pushing, and looks like they're trying to break our defence really well. So we'll see what happens.
Been
given. So Brighton now have a 2-1 lead against Burnley at Turf Moor through Aaron Connolly.
203 subscribers, may I say.
203 subscribers. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed.
That's fucking that is ace. Thank you very much.
And I believe at the King Power, Leicester are starting to raise the tempo.
Yeah, they've been the dominant team in the second half so far, but we are starting to get back into it. They had a good chance, played a through ball to Vardy, I believe, just cut out by Maguire, but yeah, they've looked the dominant team in the second half so far.
Oh, getting heated in the top 4 race. Feel the heat from here. So yes, at the moment, Chelsea 3rd, Manchester United 4th, Leicester 5th, and Tottenham 6th. Bournemouth, Watford, and Norwich going down. Does it look like Bournemouth are going to add another one, Callum?
Bournemouth are pushing the press. Bournemouth are pushing the pressure, and it looks like they are trying to get a third goal because I believe that is what they need to survive. But to be completely honest, the chances they're creating are poor. And the only way I can really see them scoring is a Pickford or another Michael Keane mistake. Besides that, I'd say they've been the better team coming into it, but it doesn't look like it's going to end up resulting in anything for them.
Okay, and then Meg, do Watford look like they're actually going to try this second half? Because apparently first half didn't really do much at all.
Yeah, they are having chances, and currently they are on the attack, and we are looking a bit, dodgy. But Danny Welbeck's actually playing really well for them, which is nice to see. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the next half an hour or so.
Yeah, so if anyone has any questions in the stream for us to answer, that'd be I really appreciate it. Garba says this needs to be a weekly slot when you're all at Derby, but we're going to go to the King Power.
Yes,
Ashley.
Ball was played by Bruno Fernandes through to Anthony Martial. Oh no, sorry, it was Mason Greenwood to Anthony Martial. But Schmeichel's come out and smothered it. But we're pushing for this goal. Oh, it's so stressful.
Well, I mean, if we get to Derby, if we can have all these games that we can actually be able to watch, then that'd be great. Obviously, football might be a bit different next season. Apparently, Rashford has not done very well today. Ashley,
he's not been well the last few games, though. To be fair, he's been off form. But yeah, no, he's not been included in the game at all. He's not been influencing the game. Just haven't seen much of him. Hopefully, changes that in the last 30 minutes. But
apparently, Manchester United, are they lacking any urgency at the moment?
To be fair, we are being quite tenacious with the ball. Like Brandon Williams is having a really good game so far. So is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Every one-on-one they get, they're winning. Just then, Aaron Wan-Bissaka's tackled Jose Perez. But yeah, the defense is looking good. The fullbacks anyway.
And apparently, West Ham have had their first real attack. Apparently, since the resumption of the second half. Harvey,
I don't think that does it justice completely. They've had a couple of chances. Nothing really that promising to say. End-to-end stuff, really. Mainly in the middle of the pitch. But then again, not really any big chances happened so far. No.
Who's coming off?
We'll head to the Goodison substitution.
The Goodison. It looks like Jibril Sidibe and Anthony Gordon are coming on. I'm guessing Sidibe is replacing Coleman and Gordon is replacing Theo Walcott. I can really see Gordon having an impact on this game. He has in the past few games he's played for us. Let's hope he can be the spark of energy that we need to get back into this game.
And then Harry, apparently David Silva is turning it on for his last game.
Oh, he is 100%, and he's a joy to watch when he plays like this. He's literally finding little pockets of space with his age and with his how much experience he's got in the Premier League now. He's just creating space for himself, and it is really a joy to watch.
Okay, and then we'll head back to the King Power, where I believe the woodwork has been struck.
Yeah, Tielemans put a cross in. Vardy. He was the first man actually. Flicked it on and it's looping over De Gea, hits the crossbar and goes out of play. But yeah, it was so close. I am so stressed. I need my takeaway.
What have you ordered for your takeaway, Ashley?
I have ordered cheesy garlic bread and popcorn chicken and chips.
Oh, I could do with some of that.
Double substitute the Emirates with
especially the garlic bread.
Lacazette and Nketiah coming on for Lacazette and Willock coming off. So I think they're bringing Kolasinac on for that bit more defence and obviously giving Nketiah some well-deserved minutes on the pitch.
There we go, Gomez.
Oh! Okay, I believe we have another goal at St James's Park. Tom.
Oh, it's the super sub who's got to start today, Divock Origi. Oh, outside the box, low-driven shot into the bottom right corner. Great ball over the top from Van Dijk. Spots out Robertson, who just first time touched it down to Origi, who takes it outside the box and just drills it low, bottom right. His future's uncertain at Liverpool. We don't know if he's going to stay next season or not, but if this is his last game, it's sealed with a lovely little goal to put us into the lead, 2-1.
Then I think we're going to head to Turf Moor, where I believe Brighton's lead has been snatched away from them. Catherine.
Yeah, there's been a goal here. Goal was it put in. Jay Rodriguez heads it on.
Sure.
Defending issues. There's nobody on the back post, and I actually put it down to Matty Ryan because the keeper decides who's on the back post and who's on the front post, but there's nobody there. And Jay Rodriguez just gets his head on it, and it spins into the corner past Matty Ryan.
So at the moment, just for the race for the Golden Boot, so Jamie Vardy currently on 23 goals, Aubameyang on 22, and Danny Ings on 21.
Moise Kean?
There's a VAR check. It may not be good offside.
Oh, okay. Keep us updated on that. Callum, chance at...
like I said, instantly Anthony Gordon's come on, probably created 2 quality chances for us within the space of 5 minutes. Steve Cook is having a very good game for Bournemouth, blocking another one of Moise Kean's shots, which, to be honest, the way it looked like it hit off his foot, that looked like it was going top bins if that would have come off his foot without Cook getting there. But yeah, we're starting to turn up now. Bournemouth are barely touching the ball. We're sat here consistently in their final third. It looks like there may be a goal created here.
And then, sorry, Catherine.
It's been disallowed. I can't see who was on the line. I don't know who was on the line, but somebody was on the line, obstructing Matty Ryan's vision. And it's been disallowed. 2-1 Brighton.
Okay, I think, Callum, have the substitutions of Sidibe and Gordon made any sort of impact yet?
Yeah, Gordon's destroying Watford's. I believe he's playing against... Moise Kean.
It sounds like Moise Kean's having a really good game.
Moise Kean is trying to impress Ancelotti this game. Moise Kean is looking like what he was at Juventus. He is causing so much trouble for the Bournemouth back line. He had a little bit of a handball incident that they keep going back to, but his arm was in a natural position. But yeah, it really does look like Moise Kean. I could honestly, from what I've seen, see him getting on once or twice more if we can turn up. And Anthony Gordon has definitely been the spark that we need to get back into this game.
Yeah, obviously, Seamus Coleman and Theo Walcott making way for both of them. Apparently, Tottenham had a close inches away from reclaiming the lead. Ethan.
Yeah, it came from a ball out to the left to Ben Davis. Took his time, delivered it to the edge of the 18-yard box, and Lucas Moura came running in, volleyed it inches wide. And then Crystal Palace could have actually made it 2-1 a minute ago. Townsend got overlapped by Joel Ward, touched out his feet, beat Harry Winks on the right-hand side, went to deliver, hit the near post and bounced away from Lloris.
Go on, lad.
Could have left him...
Go on, Moise Kean.
Could have left him troubled there, but nothing came of it, so it's still 1-1.
Hit the ball off.
Okay, so sounds like Moise Kean's having a very good game. Apparently at the Etihad, a brilliant solo run by Onel Hernandez, Harry.
Oh, yeah, it was a little tight pocket of space in the box. He done a little 2 drag backs in to get inside, nutmegged Fernandinho, and Edison come off his line quickly and was alert to the situation to stop it from Norwich really getting a lifeline in this game.
And then at the London Stadium, I believe West Ham are starting to put on the pressure now. Aston Villa, Bournemouth fans must be very happy about that. Harvey.
Funny you should say that. We've just had a free kick go inches wide at the top right from Malenko on the edge of the box. Aston Villa have now got the exact same position free kick down the other end. I think we'll go to Meg.
Yeah, we'll go to Meg. Meg.
Ben Foster has just saved a chance from Ainsley Maitland-Niles outside the box. It looked like it was going in, but it was a great save from Ben Foster. Yeah, really well taken from Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He had a lot of space, so he could have done something better with it, but Foster got a hand to it.
And then chance of the Etihad, Harry?
There was a ball just flashed across the face by João Cancelo, and Sterling was literally inches away from nodding, literally little toe poke into the bottom corner, but literally inches away. Should be 3-0.
And then apparently, according to Elliot in the chat, Solanke and Brooks are coming off for Stanislas and Billing, Callum. And then triple change for Wolves, Callum?
Yeah, we had I think it was Johnny that came off
Is it the post?
Ruben Vinagre. Go there, or and we had Neves come off, I think, for Moutinho, and
I
Doherty
believe there
came off
is
for Podence, I think.
there has been a Bournemouth substitutes. I believe Philip Billing and Stanislas have come on for. I don't know who.
Really?
And yeah, there you go. Solanke and Brooks have come off, and Stanislas and Billing have come on.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Twice. You heard it twice.
What has it been said? Oh, I was at the
I literally said it before, and then you just didn't say anything, so I had to move on.
that's what I mean. I was at the toilet. I've literally just come back.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Right. So, yeah, triple change from Wolves. Apparently, Ruben Neves, Matt Doherty, and Johnny are off for João Moutinho, Daniel Podence, and Ruben Vinagre. So we had a couple of chances. I believe there was one at the Etihad again, Harry.
A ball was flashed across again, this time by Kyle Walker on the right-hand side. And Stiepermann got there and nearly turned it into his own net. And luckily for him, it come off the post and a little scramble and then cleared away. Like I said in the first half, Man City should be away and dry by now.
We'll head back up to the St James's Park. So,
Yeah, so just before Liverpool made a triple change, seeing the front three switch back to its usual Salah, Mane and Firmino. We've just had a free kick whipped in there, headed out to Salah, who's just in like right-hand side in the box, smashed it and bounced off the right post, 10 inches close from the goal, but it's looking like this front three could easily end Newcastle's night early.
will Newcastle be able to score?
Surely he gets a yellow card for that.
Martial? Penalty, surely!
Oh.
Ooh. Penalty
for Manchester United at the King Power. Anthony Martial. Ashley.
Martial was through on goal, and Johnny Evans has took him out on the penalty spot. He's took his back leg from him, and this could be huge. Is it Johnny Evans? Yeah, so Johnny Evans has slid in and took Martial's legs from him, and it's a definite penalty.
That's not a yellow card.
Okay, so we will.
Moise Kean.
Moise Kean again with another shot. This is it's getting a bit ridiculous. Apparently, just quickly before Martial takes the penalty, apparently Crystal Palace hit the woodwork, Ethan.
Yeah, it was
takeaway comes before this.
It was the cross from Joe Ward. Cross and it troubled Lloris, hit his near post and bounced away to safety.
Okay, so we'll head back to Ashley. VAR check.
Yeah, it's being VAR, but it's definitely a penalty. There's two players that have clattered him. So I don't really know what they're checking. It's a definite penalty.
Did any of them look like they got the ball at all?
None of them got the ball.
27 watching. We've got a new record right now for current live people.
It came from Mason Greenwood dispossessing Chowdhury in the midfield, then playing a ball through to Martial.
Kelly for Bournemouth definitely should have just got a yellow card as well.
And there's a goal.
Oh, goal at the Emirates, and that face shows it might do Watford.
Watford have scored through Danny Welbeck, through none other Danny Welbeck, former Arsenal player.
Who called it? Danny Welbeck was going to score. I'm just putting it out there. I called that. Apparently, Johnny Evans has got a yellow card for that as well.
So is it a penalty? Bournemouth are playing dirty.
Hurry up and take this penalty. My takeaway might be here.
Okay. So we're going to stay at the King Power. Anthony Martial, 10.
Bruno Fernandes has taken it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Just a little wait before he takes it. Blew his whistle.
Schmeichel.
Saved it.
Yes! Get in!
And it's 1-0 Manchester United. Manchester United now go into.
Get in!
Bruno Fernandes. Penalty. Of course.
Oh, Curran, show yourself.
Eddie Howe to the bottom left. He sent Schmeichel the wrong way.
Eddie Howe's definitely puppy dog-eyed that referee. I don't know how Kelly didn't get a yellow card for that.
That was drinks break at the Olympic Park at the moment.
Kelly has picked a few minutes ago. We got a free kick. He picked the ball up and then ran back to his own box with the ball for our free kick. And the referee hasn't done anything for it.
Elliot in the chat says, Arsenal, WTF are you doing?
Honestly, it's all over the place at the minute. And it's currently a corner to Watford, but Watford are getting it in the box a lot, and I'm starting to get a bit worried actually.
Oh, here comes Calvert-Lewin. It looks like.
Yeah,
There's no way. There's no way he's bringing Moise Kean off.
currently the stats for at the Emirates: Arsenal have 52% possession and Watford's 48.
Yeah.
Arsenal have 9 shots to Watford's 14 and 4 on
There he is.
target to Watford's 5.
Yeah, Watford have definitely had more on target.
And, it looks like Leighton Baines is coming
The
on.
emotions are running wild. The second best left back in Premier League history is making his way onto the pitch. It's Tom Davies. Please don't tell me it's Moise Kean. Tom Davies is coming off. Sigurdsson's coming on. Oh, Tom Davies has gone off for Bernard. I don't know what he's doing here. I think we've only made one sub for no. Calvert-Lewin's come on for Moise Kean, who, if we manage to pull this out, pull a draw out, he's definitely probably getting man of the match. And Leighton Baines for Digne, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing. Come on,
Yeah, I would assume it would be.
Which also looks like this will be Leighton Baines' last game for Everton, unless we can convince him to sign a new contract. So excuse me if I get emotional.
And then Harvey, has Jack Grealish turned up at all?
He's been a bit of a handful for the West Ham defence, obviously with the most fouls drawn in the entire league this season by quite a comfortable margin. He's been giving West Ham something to think about at the back. But once again, the ball has just sort of remained in the middle of the park for the last 5 minutes. The occasional chance at each end, but nothing really to commentate on at the moment.
He's just pushed him again. How
Looks
are
like
Bournemouth players
playing
getting
quite dirty
ability?
against Everton at Goodison Park?
The fullbacks, especially, are literally just running into people at this point. Who would you like to win the playoff? Megan Jordan's put. Who would you like to win the playoffs to be in the Prem next year?
We'll go around everyone. So I think Brentford. Meg?
Brentford, yeah, they definitely deserve it after the season they've had.
Tom?
I'd have to agree. Yeah, they've had a quality season. I'd go Brentford.
Harvey?
I'd say anyone but Brentford because West Ham want to get one of their best players forwards they've been linked to for about a month or so now. Benrahma, can't say his name.
Benrahma, yeah.
I always butcher his name.
Need to link with him as well.
Benrahma.
Benrahma.
Are Chelsea linked with him as well?
He's been linked all over the shop, but I pray that he's a player that we can get at
no chance.
the Olympic Park.
Callum Brannan?
Brentford.
Harry?
My heart says Brentford, but I'm going to go for an outsider and I'm going to go Swansea.
Okay, Ashley?
I'd say Brentford, yeah.
Kelstgram?
I reckon it'll be Brentford personally, just for my granddad's sake.
Louise?
All right, there's been a goal. What are we talking about?
There's been a goal. Lovely.
I'm
Okay, well, just quickly, we'll go to the goal. I believe Che Adams again?
Che Adams again, yeah.
Bloody hell, Che Adams.
So it's 2-1 Southampton now.
Okay.
Che Adams.
You just talk us through the goal, Louise.
So it was, I think, it might have been Walker Peters had a shot and then it deflected off the defender. And then Che Adams was there. Just put it in the bottom corner. Pretty easy shot.
Lovely. Catherine, who would you like to go up in the playoffs?
Brentford.
Actually, yeah, Louise, who do you want to go up in the playoffs?
I'd say Brentford.
And then Ethan, I'll leave you till last. Who do you think?
Not Nottingham Forest.
Personally, after the season they've had, I'd like Brentford, but I can see Cardiff doing it. Something about it's just the run they've been on going into the playoffs. I can see them nicking it.
Jessica Clarkson says amazing hosting skills, Lewis. Thank you very much.
Wonder who that is.
Oh,
yeah, I wonder who Jessica.
Yeah, this substitutions at the King Power, Ashley.
Is it?
Jared Braithwaite.
Oh no, that's a Jeff.
I don't think. Are you being serious here?
I actually haven't seen any substitutions in the last 10 minutes.
Apparently, according to podcast sources, Dennis Prayer, Demarai Gray, and Harvey Barnes have come on for Mark Albrighton, Yuri Tielemans, and Hamza Chowdhury.
That was ages ago, lad.
It says 3 minutes ago,
Imagine being
Oh,
a possible Champions League team and starting Mark Albrighton. What, like?
He's got Champions League experience.
And then apparently Bruno Fernandes has been unbelievable.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable. He's been playing. Oh, Jesse Lingard's coming on.
The youngster himself, Jesse Lingard.
He's going to score a 94th minute winner. I'm telling you. And then Callum has to buy me all my drinks and spoons.
I do.
So poor.
Instagram, any chance?
It's just that Wolves have come forward for one of the first chances this time. The pass is just poor. I can't see Chelsea not winning this game. It's just been really, really horrible from Wolves. They had a shot.
Blatant bait.
But since then, nothing. Horrible
Ben,
game really from Wolves, and I think Chelsea will be getting that top 4 position.
Okay, Leighton Baines. What's happened with Leighton Baines?
Bournemouth were about to get a shot. No one was near. I believe it was Josh King or Wilson. It was one of them. And then Leighton Baines just flew out of nowhere, like a Virgil van Dijk, and got a beautiful slide tackle. That is honestly one of the best tackles I've ever seen Leighton Baines make. What a tackle! Wow.
Substitution at Turf Moor. Brighton have subbed off Moy, Proper, and Bernard. They're subbing on Moy, Proper, and Bernardo for March, Bissouma, and McAllister.
Okay.
Argentinian Scotsman.
He's not Argentinian. I refuse to believe it.
Emirates, Meg.
A massive chance for, again, Danny Welbeck. A little back heel flick straight into the hands of Martinelli. But so close. What we're really, really pushing here.
Well, it's heating up at the bottom. Really is. If Watford can get another goal, then that just changes the game. And then a couple of minutes ago, chance for Sebastian Haller.
Well, now for me, quite live actually. He was through. He's dragged the ball wide towards the corner flag. All of the Aston Villa defenders have got back. He's put in a cross. Declan Rice's first time tried it on the edge of the box, and it's gone right over the bar, and it remains 0-0.
Lovely.
Another substitution here at Turf Moor. Edmondson has come off for Robert Brady.
The only game that hasn't seen a goal, actually. So if someone wants to do something, that'd be sick.
And then at Goodison, was there a massive chance for Callum Wilson?
Yeah, that was the chance that Leighton Baines got the tackle in.
Oh, right.
Chance for Aubameyang to level on Vardy with Golden Boot.
Please don't.
So close.
I want Jamie Vardy to win the Golden Boot.
I'd like to see Aubameyang get it 2 years in a row, but
Lindelof keeps getting beat into headers.
So Lindelof on the yellow card.
Yeah, he's on a yellow card. Also, there was a cross 2 minutes ago, came towards Wes Morgan, set up perfectly for the volley. He swung for it and missed the ball completely.
According to our sources of one Elliot, I think apparently Harvey's going to get very excited soon.
Oh.
Don't say that. Or I was going to say, we might leave that. We'll come back to Harvey. He's a couple of minutes behind, so we'll give it 2 or 3 minutes. But I just want to ask Calcigram quickly: how good has Willy Caballero been in replacement for Kepa?
To be fair, he has not had much to do. I think Wolves generally, considering they want to get into this, get top 6, they've had about one shot on target, maybe 2, and it was pretty comfortable for him. The best thing that he's done is claw away across. Like the shot basically straight down his mid-rib. It's just been, to be fair, maybe Kepa would have conceded one of them, but so far he's been all right, but not much to really report for him save-wise.
Wow. Okay, we're now getting into the last 15 minutes of games. It's getting very close. I think we're going to head to St James's Park.
Yeah, the ball's just, it's nice touch play between Liverpool, and the ball's falling to, not through to Keita, who's literally about two yards away from the goal and 1 yard away from the keeper, and he just can't reach the ball, so the keeper's picked up and it's still 2-1.
And then I believe there's been a goal at the Etihad.
Yeah, De Bruyne played a lovely ball through. Sterling has just nutmegged Tim Krul to make it 3-0.
Is that assist De
Great
Bruyne
little,
then?
great little play.
That's assist De Bruyne.
Yeah.
He's levelled it. He's
This
done
was
it.
De Bruyne. He's levelled it with Thierry Henry.
He's done it.
Come on, get another one. Get another one, Kevin. They can't not give you PFA Player of the Year if you break the assist record.
And,
It will always go to Henderson. It shall be Henderson.
oh, God, this is getting intense now as we enter the last.
Oh, Gaffer. Oh, Gaffer.
Almost had to be a substitution for Ben Foster, but I think he's all right now.
Oh, and it's 3-1 Bournemouth.
3-1 Bournemouth.
Oh.
Right, we'll head to the Goodison then.
Jordan Pickford is the worst goalkeeper. will I get in trouble if I show Jordan Pickford's mistake?
Copyright.
Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
Basically, I'm going to ask everyone to look it up afterwards. Jordan Pickford, literally, it has no power on it. It's not even a good shot, and it slips straight through Pickford's fingers.
Is it kind of like
Watching the goal now.
Is it kind of like the goal against Manchester United?
It's one of the worst mistakes he's made.
Apparently,
I've just seen the mistake by Jordan Pickford.
Pickford.
Junior Stanislas with the goal.
Hacker.
Oh, and all right, and we're going to go back to the King Power, Ashley.
Damari Gray's just put it inches wide of the post after he cut into the box. It was so close. It's been playing a ball out to the right, out to the left. Sorry.
Oh,
free kick on the edge of the box for West Ham. It's a free kick.
We'll head to the London Stadium, Harvey.
It's a free kick right at the end of the Aston Villa box after some lovely tiki-taka football from the West Ham forwards. I believe it was Lanzini at the centre of it. I'm still waiting to see who's going to be standing over at the moment.
Oh, was it a penalty?
It looks like Lanzini. No, it's a free kick right in the edge. I think Lanzini wants to take it himself.
Shocking.
Stay with me
What a
live while he
block off the
takes
line.
this.
That's even worse.
Well then, some substitutions at Stamford Bridge apparently. Tammy Abraham and Callum Hudson-Odoi on for Pusic and Giroud.
Yeah,
so straight out the wall.
About Tammy Abraham is that in his last 3 league appearances, he's got 6 goals, including a hat trick in his this season's reverse fixture where they won 5-2 at the Molineux. So maybe a goal, maybe a cheeky one.
Bournemouth
was that
need
goal
West
at St
Ham to
Mary's?
win.
No, penalty.
Penalty at St Mary's. Louise, talk us through it.
Cheers for that. Thanks a lot. There you go.
I'm not sure why. Hang on, they're just playing the replay.
Okay, well, just quickly in other news, Ashley has finally got his takeaway.
Lovely stuff.
So, yes.
Oh.
Leicester got a free kick on the edge of the box, by the way. Damari Gray looks like he's going to take it.
And also, Jessica Clarkson says, Ashley, you sound like you're in pain.
Not in pain as much.
So, yes, back to Louise.
It was just being checked, but it is standing. Danny Ings is taking it, I believe.
Golden Boot contender.
It was conceded by Ollie Norwood, who's literally been on the pitch about 2 minutes.
Oh, speaking of conceding penalties, David Luiz has set a new Premier League record this season of conceding penalties.
Hey?
Oh! Inches wide from
Right,
Aston
London
Villa
Stadium,
here.
Harvey.
It's a well-worked goal, obviously coming from Grealish. It's a lovely ball out wide. I'm yet to see who it is, but if you step over, it's past Ogbonna. He takes it down the line and puts it right across the face of goal, and it's gone wide, out for a goal kick.
Okay.
It's 4-0.
Still 0-0.
I think De Bruyne has just broke the record.
Give me a goal, man! I want to see a goal. I want to see a goal.
I think he has just broke the record. I'm not 100% sure. I have to look at the replay. But Riyad Mahrez has just made it 4-0. It's come out to the left-hand side. De Bruyne has sold Cantwell a dream. Wins the ball back off him again. I think he does make the tackle that passes it to Riyad Mahrez.
Ooh.
I think it will go down as a De Bruyne assist. I think that is 4-0
lovely.
City.
That's
Well
another
done.
record an Arsenal player has gone that has been.
If West Ham score in this game now, Bournemouth survive.
I don't believe
Yes.
West Ham needs to win for Bournemouth.
And, and David Silva is just about to come off.
Respect.
for his
Bruno
last
Fernandes has
appearance.
just come off for Scott McTominay here.
There's been another substitution at Turf Moor.
They've just made a circle in the literally in the middle of the pitch and all clapping off David Silva now.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Legend of the Premier League, one of the best midfielders the league has probably ever seen.
What?
Talking about substitutions real quick. Neco Williams has come off for Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh.
And Curtis Jones has also come on for Keita.
How's it happened?
Goal!
There's been a goal.
Jack Grealish!
At the London Stadium.
Jack Grealish
Good news for
thumps
Bournemouth
it.
fans.
Jack Grealish thumps it into the back of the net with his weaker foot on the edge of the 18. It's a fantastic finish. The Aston Villa players are all over their manager. There's absolute scenes at the London Stadium, but it's not for my team! Ah! I'm furious! Finally a goal, but at the wrong end. Aston Villa 1-0. They're ecstatic, all of them.
I feel so bad for Bournemouth now.
It's a fantastic finish. It takes it past Ryan Fredericks. Oh, no, it wasn't. It's gone straight through Fabianski.
Oh,
It's
no.
gone straight through his hands.
And if you watch the West Ham rebuild, which you should have done if you haven't, then watch it. We were saying about how Fabianski is one of the most underrated goalkeepers in the league. But,
He's put two hands up like this, and it's just skimmed the outside of his right hand. And there is, I can confirm, there is genuine limbs on the Aston Villa bench right now as they secure what looks to be safety for another Premier League season.
Wow.
I don't, but of all people, Jack Grealish, unbelievable.
the
scene.
84th minute. So now, at the moment, West Ham need to score 2 goals for Bournemouth to
Keep
stay up.
Bournemouth
And
here.
it looked, I think Watford are down and out at the moment. I can't. Well, to be fair, we'll go back to Meg. Of Watford, are they pushing for that equaliser?
Yeah, they still are pushing for that equaliser. Danny Welbeck's playing brilliantly and Sarr is getting a lot of crosses in, but not any massive chances created yet. But Cleverly and Chalobah have come on, so maybe they'll make a difference.
Oh my God, no!
Right,
It's 1-1!
Right, just looking at the chat, Elliot Stedman has said Andrei Yarmolenko has equalised for West Ham. Harvey.
It's 1-1. Yarmolenko cuts in on his left foot. It takes an absolutely huge deflection, loops over Pepe Reina into the back of the Aston Villa net, and you can see it on their faces. They are absolutely distraught. They are still, technically, they are still safe, but there are bubbles everywhere. That only means one thing, and it's a West Ham goal. It's 1-1.
So if Villa concede one more goal and West Ham take the lead, they are down, so they cannot lose this game.
Huge deflection right over Pepe Reina. Honestly, when you see this, he strikes it from outside the box on the right-hand side, and it loops perfectly over. Unbelievable scenes, Jeff.
And Ross, Jessica Clarkson says, "Rip anyone wearing headphones." Jesus. Ross Vernon says, "If Villa stay up, it'll be because that Sheffield United didn't get their goal they deserved against Villa." Very good point. And then Elliot Stedman said, "Russ, that makes me sad." So at this moment in time, Watford and Bournemouth are going down. West Ham need to score one more to secure Bournemouth survival. Callum, do Everton look like getting back into the game at all?
No. Honestly, I think I could make a convincing case for Jordan Pickford being the worst goalkeeper in the league.
We have David De Gea, mate.
Mate, I'll gladly swap you. You can take Jordan Pickford if you want.
Oh, sure.
I'll take him
At the Olympic Park, we've got Mark Noble coming off and Anderson coming on, which could be possibly his last game at the Olympic Park, as we've seen lots of possible rumours linking him away this summer, opening that left-hand side for possibly a new signing.
Good for
Grady
Felipe
Diangana.
Anderson, the difference.
Harry Wilson's also just come on for Josh King.
It's 5 minutes at a time at the King Power.
Okay. Ross Vernon says, "Oh, and there's a goal at St James's Park. Is one of the front three. But which one is it, Tom?"
It's not the man on form, Sadio Mane.
Yes.
Great ball through from, I think it was Curtis Jones, who Mane just abuses his pace and just gets past, I think it's Lazaro, cuts inside, sends Lazaro to the shops, and then a beautifully whipped shot from the left-hand side into the right-hand corner, past Dubravka. Similar goal to Origi, just from a bit closer with a bit more height on it, but it's looking like a repeat of the game earlier on in the season with a 3-1 win after being down 1-0. But it's with about 1 minute plus stoppage time to go, it's looking like game over for Newcastle.
So, in the start of the game, I said at the Etihad that it would finish Manchester City 5, Norwich 0. Could be 5-0. Don't know if Harry's got there yet. But
I'm not there yet. They've literally just come on the attack now. Cancelo's down the right-hand side.
Russ Vernon. Russ Vernon's been.
Mahrez, he's gone left, he's gone right. De Bruyne, it's 5-0. De Bruyne with another peach of a strike, come off the post and in, and that is 5-0. Game set.
According to this, there's no way Jordan Henderson wins Player of the Year now.
Oh, no, they would be silly.
Way.
204 subs.
204 subscribers. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Love that.
I do just want to point out, I made 2 predictions today. At the moment, they're both right.
Kasper Schmeichel's come up
West
for the
Ham,
corner.
Aston Villa 1-1 was me.
So Ross Vernon says, hope West Ham get a winner to send Villa down. So do I, to be honest, because it will be absolute scenes.
I'm just saying, if Jordan Henderson gets Player of the Year, I am literally just going to go and say I'm going to send this clip to them, because that is just De Bruyne is just unreal. He's just been a joy to
full
watch.
time.
The Villa substitution.
Oh yeah,
Ghazi on for Trezeguet in the 90th
Imagine
minute.
the scene if Villa get a winner.
We've had Pereira come off for Pedro for Watford.
Right, so I believe Selhurst Park finished 1-1.
It was nothing really to talk about the last 15-20 minutes. No real clear-cut chances for either team. Kept playing long balls into each other's defences, and the defences came on top. So draws back right, in my opinion.
Then a substitution here. Glenn Murray's last game for Brighton. There's talks of him retiring next season or possibly going to a championship club. Connolly's just come off for Murray.
We've got 4 minutes of stoppage time at the Olympic Park. Sorry to cut you.
We also.
And I also just want to point out that at Selhurst Park, Jose Mourinho is hugging all of his staff, celebrating they got sick. Champions League finalists got celebrating sick.
Yeah, but weren't they like 12?
Sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you, Callum. King Power, Ashley.
Johnny Evans has been sent off for a bad tackle on Anthony Martial.
Oh,
is it straight red?
Actually, it's his second yellow. It's second yellow for Johnny Evans.
And
it was Scott McTominay that got fouled.
It looks like Leicester are missing out on the Champions League.
Six added time here at the
Aston Villa are keeping the ball in the corner. They know what they need to do. They know the scoreline, and they are absolutely desperate here. They're keeping the ball up in the top corner of West Ham's box here, best they can.
There's no way John could keep starting goalkeeper spot now. There's nowhere.
So yes, and full-time scores are now coming in across the country. But can West Ham get that one goal they need? Your Bournemouth survival.
Great show, folks. Thank you very much for us.
You're welcome.
Lovely to see.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know why I said you were. I think I heard someone say thank you, so I just immediately went from there. So yeah.
Full time at the Etihad.
Full time at the Etihad.
Yeah.
David Silva's Premier League career finished.
And Todd Cantwell come off literally 30 seconds before the full-time whistle, crying his eyes out. So I think that is official that he'll be leaving Norwich now.
Yeah.
Just waiting to see which his destination will be.
Yeah, he's only got a 10 million buyout clause, so there was no way he was staying.
We're going to head to the Emirates, Meg.
Yeah, Torreira has just fouled cleverly right on the edge of the box. So Watford have a free kick.
Limbs when Watford score.
It looks like who's going to take it?
However,
an Aston Villa corner in the dying embers here.
and I think if Watford get a point, it's still going down due to their inferior goal difference. Aston Villa still holding on. Harvey.
Manchester United. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Right, go for it.
over the bar.
Elliot, if you get this before I do, I don't want anything. Oh, he's already done it. Never mind. Cheers, Brain.
Martinez has
Elliot,
just tipped
ruined my holiday.
header over the bar.
Ruined my holiday.
There's just been a substitution. Reza Jahanbash has come on for Neil Mopa.
Okay, and then it is confirmed with Man City's result that Ederson has won the Golden Glove with his 16th clean sheet, just tipping Nick Pope to the award.
Dimitri Fosu-Mensah is coming on for Marcus Rashford.
Oh, yeah, Manchester United holding on, but I think they've basically done it by this point.
And Odion Igalo is also coming on.
I can't wait for the transfer rumours Everton to sign Junior Stanislas because he scored one lucky goal against us.
Yeah, so I believe going down to the dying seconds, we're going to go. Well, I think we're going to stick with London Stadium until full time because at the moment that is probably the most important game. Harvey.
5 seconds on the clock. It's in the Aston Villa half. They're taking the throne on the halfway line. It's gone over. Back towards West Ham defence. Surely this is 1-1 now. Surely this is 1-1.
Here we go. Here we
It's all
go.
over.
Oh,
It's all over. Aston
And it
Villa
is
stay
all
in the Premier
over.
League.
2 minutes left.
Bournemouth are relegated. I believe Watford are still playing, so they're still technically
Yes,
they
there
could
is
still.
3 minutes on the clock.
Technically Watford could still stay up if they manage to get 2 or 3 goals.
Question.
My West Ham prediction was right. I said 1-1 at the start of the day, and here we are with a quite a sluggish 1-1.
Jesse Lingard!
No way!
No
See
way.
Lingard scored!
Drink for the boys.
Oh my God!
No, he has.
Lingard!
Drinks for the boys.
Right then, Callum.
Callum, you owe me a fucking. You owe me a spoon.
Callum, can we have some reaction, please?
Have you seen the
What
guy
was he
that put
doing?
money on Lingard to
what-
not get a goal or assist this season?
What was
He's
he
done
doing?
Lingard's just scored a winner, mate.
Lingard's just
goal
scored.
right then.
What was Kasper Schmeichel doing?
Kasper Schmeichel has been dispossessed by Lingard on the edge of his box, and Lingard just slotted it into an empty net.
Well then.
That's embarrassing.
So that we're in the Champions League, boys.
Do you know what as well? My dad's just come in and he's just won £70 because of Jesse Lingard scoring.
Well, you can ask him to use that to pay for all the drinks.
What do you mean? All the drinks? I said I'm getting. Ashley only needs one
Oh,
drink.
he's changing his story.
No.
Going back on his story.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
it's just come through that Lingard scored in the 98th minute.
I will still pay, but
Yeah, we're in the Champions League. It's full time.
Oh, we are awful. I
1
already know.
minute to go here at the Emirates.
So
there we
confirmed.
go. That's full time.
Manchester United have Champions League football, and
Yes.
Chelsea also have Champions League football. Manchester United end the season in 3rd.
Let me just quickly go on a certain group chat and just put something.
Leave him alone.
The Olympic
Yes, no,
Park.
I've said to Carl to come on the stream. I will
At the
happily, if he
Olympic
comes in the
Park.
waiting room, I will happily let him in.
At the Olympic Park, we've got the entire Aston Villa team in a huddle on the middle of the pitch. I assume an emotional team talk from the gaffer. It looks like they're about to go absolutely crazy for getting their survival secured this season.
And we, just for anyone that doesn't know, we have an Instagram group chat with everyone that is going to Derby, and Ashley is having a lot of fun. Keep it that
Yeah. Someone needs to put their phone on silent because that is destroying my ears. Not that I have.
I'll show you destroying something in a minute. Right. Anyway, does anyone know?
Okay.
Does anyone know what channel Swansea Brentford's on?
Sky
It'll be on
Sports.
Sky. It'll be on
Sky
Sky.
Sports.
Yeah,
They're
which
putting
one?
on now.
Oh,
42 different Sky Sports
Aston
channels.
Villa
Villa
done
waiting
it.
for the final whistle at Watford,
They've
and it
done it.
looks like that's just happened. And it is absolute euphoria on the Aston Villa bench as all of them run on the pitch. They're all in circles here.
Watford
It shows
are
screens
relegated.
of Watford. It shows all the screens of Watford.
Yeah,
Both from Watford are down.
yeah, Watford are down.
And
And
this is
so-
what-
on the pitch.
Is anyone's game still going on?
no.
Just finished.
Right.
We are full
Okay.
time.
So final Premier League table from first to bottom. Liverpool winning the league with 99 points, not beating the record of 100. Then second, Manchester City, 81 points. Third, Manchester United, 66. Fourth, Chelsea, 66. Fifth, Leicester, 62. Sixth, Tottenham, 59. Seventh, Wolves with 59. Eighth, Arsenal, 56. Ninth, Sheffield United, 54. 10th, Burnley, 54. 11th, Southampton, 52. 12th, Everton, 49. 13th, Newcastle, 44. 14th, Crystal Palace, 43. 15th, Brighton, 41. 16th, West Ham, 39. And by the skin of their teeth, 17th, Aston Villa, 35 points, avoid relegation. And joining Norwich in the Championship, Bournemouth and Watford. Bournemouth with 34 points. And Watford with 34. Commiserations to the Hornets and the Cherries.
Someone needs to silence their phone. Someone needs to silence their phone, please, because that is horrendous to listen to.
And so that is the culmination of the Premier League season, possibly one of the weirdest. I think we're gonna go and get some reaction from everyone. We'll go around to everyone's games and see what they thought. I think first we are going to head to Ashley. What do you think of the game?
I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing because before the game started, I was obviously, as you saw, I was so stressed because I knew that United every time they get to a big game ball it. But I'm so glad we held on. The defense was solid today. I remember Saka and Brandon Williams deserve like loads of plaudits for this game. They played unbelievably. Marcus Rashford wasn't really there most of the game. Bruno Fernandes had an unbelievable game today, but then again, when doesn't he? Obviously, Martial was brought down for the penalty. It was just an overall great performance from the team. But yeah, I'm buzzing. We're in the top four for next season, and we finished third. So I'm absolutely buzzing. What a performance!
And then the next team joining Manchester United in the top four, Chelsea. Calscram, Chelsea versus Wolves. How was that going?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game, limited chances. Chelsea did very well. You know, they got their first 2 goals. You know, brilliant first goal from Mason Mount, curled over the wall. The second one, Giroud gets a bit lucky, but slides in, gets the goal. And after that, not much really from Chelsea. They had a couple of shots on target, but not much for Patricio to do. It's one of those games where Kepa, if you started Kepa with a clean sheet, there wasn't much from Wolves really at all at any point. One of their best chances was just smothered by Willy Caballero. Interesting stat though is that Wolves player Adama Traore has surpassed the Chelsea player Ed Hazard for the most Premier League successful dribbles in one season. So I think he's now got the most. I can't say how many more because he got a couple after that, and also this is their best season since the 1979-80 campaign, which is good, but I think they'll still be a bit disappointed with the fact they came 7th. But to be honest, with that performance, I don't think they can have many complaints. 2-0 in the end.
And then we'll round off the top four. Manchester City finishing the season in typical City fashion.
It was a phenomenal game. If I can say the word, phenomenal game to watch. City were just unbeatable today. They really were. They were so good today. KDB, what more can I say about him? Really, my player of the season. I think everyone here will agree. Just ran the show. He honestly just ran the show from kickoff to the end. It wasn't all plain sailing for City. Obviously, a goal disallowed for Hernandez. That was offside. But other than that, Pep Guardiola should really be proud of his team's performance today. And I'll probably pick them to win the league next year.
Okay, and then we'll round the top four with the champions, Liverpool. Tom.
Yes, this game pretty much a mirror image of the one earlier on in September. 3-1 win to Liverpool. Newcastle with the early goal, giving Liverpool a bit of a scare, but I think sums up Liverpool's season with the classic. Even if they are losing, they still pull it back. Once again, not the strongest performance, but with goals from Van Dijk, Origi and Mane to seal off the game. It's a good way to end a phenomenal season for the boys. And hopefully gives positive signs for next season, which will be very, very exciting, I'm sure.
Okay, and then we will finish off with Europe. I think we'll go to Ethan, Tottenham and Crystal Palace. Tottenham securing Europe.
Similar to Calstrom's game, it was a game with very few chances between them. And when Spurs got their chance with Harry Kane, he took it well. And same with Jeff Schlupp from Crystal Palace. I feel like Spurs, the right-hand side, they absolutely dominated with Aurier and Moura. They started to really show what they were capable of in the second half, but just couldn't really capitalise on it and get a goal. But it just shows what a poor season Spurs have had, personally. I haven't really been able to beat them sort of teams where a couple of seasons ago they'd have put them to the sword. But a lot to work on for next season, I think, for Mourinho, if he wants to get anywhere near the top four, just to get it right again. And I think Palace will be slightly worried looking at the form going into next season, saying they've only won one of the last 9 games since the restart. So work needed on both teams if they're going to progress next season.
And then we'll head down to the bottom. Watford confirmed relegated to the Championship after a couple of years in the Premier League. Meg.
Yes, well, obviously 5 goals in one game is obviously very exciting. Both teams had probably 50-50 possession really throughout the game, and both teams had a lot of chances. And my man of the match would actually have to go to Danny Welbeck for an absolutely amazing performance for the full 90 minutes. And obviously Aubameyang had his fair few chances to try and level with Vardy's golden boot. But overall, a great, very exciting game, and obviously good for Arsenal to get the win in the end, and Watford relegated.
Okay, and then we'll also go to Callum. Bournemouth also relegated to the Championship.
Yeah, it's just another example of a team not outperforming us, but Jordan Pickford letting us down. Like, there is no way he doesn't have the most errors leading to goal in the Premier League, because the man is just a walking mistake. Like, Michael Keane too, it's just, honestly, it's a joke to watch how we can create so many chances and not put them away, but then they can create one chance which shouldn't go in, and England's number 1 goalkeeper can't save a basic shot, a P roll at him. But congratulations to Bournemouth for winning the game, but they tried the hardest and just the results didn't go their way. But I'd definitely give the man of the match in that match to Moise Keane. If he keeps performing like that, he may himself getting towards the starting 11. He was sensational today, and hopefully I see more of that from him next season.
Then avoiding relegation by the skin of their teeth, Aston Villa and also West Ham. Harvey.
Well, from what I saw of it, it was quite a stalemate, really. 2 late goals. I think it was 84th and 85th or 86th minute. So we had to wait a while for any action in the game. But for the most part, it was in the middle of a half game, the pitch game. Sorry, Jack Grealish was a bit of a handful for West Ham's defence quite a lot of the time. Got a few of them booked. Karlstrom, what on earth are you doing?
What? Sorry. Carry on.
No, my audio there was horrendous. No, but I'm not sure what people make about Aston Villa staying up. I know a lot of people wanted them to go down and Bournemouth to stay, but I think clearly it was Bournemouth's time. We'll see next season if Aston Villa can build on this season, because obviously 35 points to survive is low. They usually set the benchmark to be secure for safety around 40, maybe even 38. But well done to Aston Villa. Even though we didn't win today, they're putting a good shift towards the end. So yeah.
And then also avoiding relegation. A couple of games ago, Brighton getting a 2-2 draw at Burnley. Catherine.
Yeah, I feel like Brighton had a really good game. They had control of the ball a lot. I know the stats are, when I looked at halftime, it was pretty much 50-50 possession-wise. It's 54% Burnley, 46 Brighton. But I felt like Brighton controlled the game and they were very comfortable off the ball and they deserved the win. I personally think that the man of the match should be Dale Stephens. His ball retention was good. He helped defend very well. He got back, he tracked back, he went forward. And this is also Brighton's record points in a Premier League season. Because hats off to them, they've got 31 points. It's the first time they've achieved that. So yeah, it was a very good game. Burnley had good spells, but they had good spells, but they didn't seem to do anything with the possession that they had. Whereas Brighton did. I'm not saying that Brighton didn't take their chances. They did not take some of their chances when they should have. But Brighton were just more prolific than Burnley.
And then we will go to the final game. Louise, Southampton, Sheffield United.
So Sheffield United obviously went ahead early, but from there, possession in the end, 73% possession Southampton, 27% Sheffield United. It was pretty much all just Southampton. As soon as they started scoring, Che Adams with his 2 goals, I didn't really see any way Sheffield United were going to bring it back. Danny Ings probably could have scored a few more. He had quite a few chances, but he just didn't really put anything away.
Okay, so yeah, I believe that's it. If anyone else has anything else to say, but
Jailings.
Okay, we'll end it on that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream today. We really appreciate it. We hit higher numbers than we ever have done before. Thank you for getting us over 200 subscribers, and also 27 viewers, I believe, was the most we've had, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support. We really do appreciate it. And we may do this next season. We'll see.
So, we will do it next season.
All right. Well, yeah, that's it. Tune in for the weekly waffle tomorrow. And apart from that, that's it from me.
The final weekly waffle.
Final weekly waffle for at least a month. But more details on that tomorrow.
In the weekly waffle.
In the weekly waffle, which comes out at 6 o'clock. So notifications
tomorrow.
So yeah, like the stream. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And
watch the weekly waffle tomorrow.
No, yeah, that's it from all of us. Gallery View. There we go. So goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.